Next is senior Kimberly Smith. Kimberly is the daughter of Selena and Alan Smith. She has run cross country for 6 years and is a two-time 4A state runner-up. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Arkansas and study mechanical engineering with a focus on aerospace. Senior Kimberly Smith. Next up is our Apache golf team. They were led by Coach Michael Perry and assisted by Mr. Landon Reed. First is Jackson Bowden. Jackson is the son of Marty and Jessica Bowden. He has been on the golf team for 4 years, awarded all conference 4 times, and all state once. He will graduate as a certified HVAC technician through UACCM with plans to eventually start his own company. Senior Jackson Bowden. Next up is senior Cade Broderick. Cade is the son of Kara and Kenneth Broderick. He has been a member of the golf team for 2 years and has competed in both district and state tournaments for the team. Following graduation, he plans to attend Arkansas Tech and major in mechanical engineering. Senior Cade Broderick. Next is senior J.C. Jones. J.C. is the son of Matt and Jill Jones. He's been on the golf team for 4 years, earned all conference 4 times, and has the PHS all-time record score. J.C. is committed to play basketball at the Arkansas Tech University and plans to pursue a degree in nursing. Senior J.C. Jones. Next is Brady Morrison. Brady is the son of Bretta and Bo Morrison. He has attended Boston School since kindergarten and has been a member of the golf team for 1 year. After graduation, he plans to work in nuclear power and become a real estate investor. Senior Brady Morrison. Next is Noah Scott. Noah is the son of Michael and Shelby Scott and has been a member of the golf team for 3 years. Following graduation, he plans to attend ATU Ozark campus to study physical therapy and automation and robotics. Senior Noah Scott. Next is senior Cooper Thomason. Cooper is being escorted by his mother, Julie Thomason. He has been a member of the golf team for 3 years, earned district runner-up, and is also a boys state graduate. After graduation, he plans to get his master's in accounting at Arkansas Tech University. Senior Cooper Thomason. Next, we would like to recognize the members of our possible marching Apaches under the direction of Elijah Luke Sullivan, Mr. Paul Stevens, and Mrs. Jessica Sullivan. First is percussionist Victoria Bonilla. Victoria is the daughter of Sandy and Heather Bonilla. Has been in band for 7 years, earned 1 in state solo ensemble, and was a member of the 2024 state champion marching band. Senior Victoria Bonilla. Next is Curtis Kaylee Christensen. Kaylee is the daughter of Joshua and Christy Christensen. Been in band for 7 years and was part of the 2024 champion marching band. After graduation, she plans to attend ATU and pursue a degree in math education. Senior Kaylee Christensen. Trumpeter Jacob Crouch. Jacob is the son of Joanna and Jason D. Francisco. Been in band for 7 years and is the lead trumpet in the Audition Jazz Band. After graduation, he plans to study fisheries and wildlife science at Arkansas Tech University. Senior Jacob Crouch. Next is tuba and bass trombonist Tate Duval. Tate is the son of Kelly and Mark Duval. He's been in band for 7 years and was a member of the state champion marching band. After graduation, he plans to pursue a career in mechanical engineering at ATU. Senior Tate Duval. Next is alto saxophonist Delina Agnew. Delina is the daughter of Delina and Ben Agnew. Has been a member of band for 7 years and won the 4A state marching band competition. After graduation, she plans to attend ATU for pre-vet medicine and pursue a career in large animal and equine medicine. Senior, Delina Agnew. Tuba player, Logan Ault. Logan is the son of John and Heather Ault. Has been in band for 6 years and is a member of the 24 marching state champion marching band and varsity winter guard. Following graduation, he plans to get a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and then pursue a JD at the University of Arkansas. Senior, Logan Ault. Bench horn player and color guard member, Katie Finney. Katie is the daughter of Tammy and Jerry Sanders. Has been in band for 4 years and was a state champion in both color guard and marching band. After graduation, she plans to attend UCA to study secondary math education. Senior, Katie Finney. Next is Curtis Angelica Gonzalez. Angelica is the daughter of Jaime and Katrina Gonzalez. Has been a member of the band for 7 years and was in the state marching band champion. Following graduation, she plans to study mechanical engineering at the University of Arkansas. Senior, Angelica Gonzalez. Saxophonist, Jalexa Hayes. Jalexa has been escorted by her grandmother, Tanya Turner. Been in band for 7 years and won the state marching band competition in 2024. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in occupational therapy. Senior, Jalexa Hayes. Next is saxophonist and color guard member Bailey Holland. Bailey is the daughter of Nathan and Angela Holland. Been in band for 7 years and was a 2024 champion for color guard and marching band. After graduation, she plans to major in elementary education at ATU. Senior, Bailey Holland. Front ensemble bassonist, Victoria Holt. Victoria is being escorted by her mom, Christina Gayton, and her sister, Emma McGuire. Has been in band for 7 years and was part of the 24 state championship marching band. After graduation, she plans to attend the Arkansas Tech BSN program. Senior, Victoria Holt. Next is drum major Emma Lackey. Emma is the daughter of Sam and Misty Lackey and has been in band for 6 years and head drum major of the first Pottsville State Champion marching band. After graduation, she plans to attend Purdue University for their motorsports engineering program. Senior, Emma Lackey. Next is bass Clarence Campbell Lee. Campbell is the daughter of Brandon and Laura Lee. She has been in band for 7 years and placed first band, 4th chair at all regions last year. Following graduation, she will attend UCA for music education. Senior, Campbell Lee. Synth player, Addison McGregor. Addison is the daughter of Stephanie and Aaron McGregor and has been in band for 5 years, where she helped them win the state marching contest in 24. After graduation, she will attend ATU to be a clinical psychologist. Senior, Addison McGregor. Curtis Jordan McMillan. Jordan is the daughter of Tiara and Justin McMillan. Been in band for 7 years and was a solo ensemble state qualifier. After graduation, she will attend U of A to major in psychology and pre-med. Senior Jordan McMillan. Tuba player Grant Montgomery. Grant is the son of Janelle and Jason Montgomery. He's been in band for 5 years and won the 4A state marching competition. After graduation, he will attend UCA to pursue a degree in music education. Senior Grant Montgomery. Next is color guard member Tandalyn Patrick. Tandalyn is the daughter of Zena Conway, has been in band for 7 years and color guard for 3 years, and was part of the very first color guard team in Pottsville. After graduation, she plans to attend UAFS to major in diagnostic medical sonography. Senior Tandalyn Patrick. Next is percussionist Merica Reed. Merica is the daughter of Mark Reed and Taylor Peter. Has been in the band for 6 years and enjoys playing music. After graduation, she plans to attend Arkansas Tech University. Senior Merica Reed. Next is trumpeter Daniel Rivas. Daniel is the son of Mike Rivas, has been in band for 6 years and is a state marching band champion. After graduation, he plans to attend college and major in business. Senior Daniel Rivas. My fault, ladies and gentlemen, I did skip a young lady, and I do apologize. You may work your way back up front now. Color guard member Maddie Percival. Maddie is the daughter of Jennifer Lathan, has been in guard for 2 years and is a 4A state marching band champion. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in as a psychiatrist at UCA. Senior Maddie Percival. Sorry about that, Maddie. I apologize. Trumpeter and mellophone player Allie Sanders. Allie is the daughter of Johnny and Jennifer Sanders. Has been in band for 7 years and a state marching band champion. She plans to attend ATU to obtain a pre-vet degree. Senior Allie Sanders. Color guard member Meg Swim. Meg is the daughter of Liz and Jeremy Swim. Has been in band for 4 years, color guard for 3 years, and was a 24 state champion. After graduation, she plans to pursue a career in nursing. Senior Meg Swim. Drum major Mackenzie Slusher. Mackenzie is the daughter of Kenny and Jamie Slusher. Has been in band for 7 years and was part of the 24 state champion marching band. After graduation, she will attend SAU as a music major. Senior Mackenzie Slusher. Trombone and baritone player Ronnie Horton. Ronnie is the son of Chastity and Danny Stout and Tommy Horton. Has been in band for 6 years and won the 4A state marching competition. After graduation, he plans to attend UACM to major in computer-aided drafting. Senior Ronnie Horton. Next, we will honor our senior Apache cheerleaders. They are escorted by Coach Spencer Pearl. Not escorted, coached by Spencer Pearl. First is Mia Beth Atkins. Mia Beth is the daughter of Mary and Elisha Atkins. Has cheered for 5 years and is a 4-time UCA All-American cheerleader. Following graduation, she plans to attend college and pursue a degree in the medical field. Senior, Mia Beth Atkins. Next is Allie Burris. Allie is the daughter of Christy and Travis Burris, has been in cheer for 5 years, and was named a UCA All-American cheerleader twice. After graduation, she plans to attend cosmetology school and become a licensed hairstylist. Senior, Allie Burris. Next is Brooklyn Duval. Brooklyn is the daughter of Sarah and Chris Duval. Has cheered for 6 years and is a 2-time UCA All-American cheerleader. After graduation, she plans to study marketing at Arkansas Tech and pursue a career in real estate. Senior, Brooklyn Duval. Next is Jillian Key. Jillian is escorted by her parents, Stacy and Clay Bonds, and Chris Key. Has been a member of cheer for 5 years and a UCA All-American cheerleader. After graduation, she plans to major in biomedical science and attend Harding University College of Pharmacy. Senior, Jillian Key. Next is Bailey LaShawn. Bailey is being escorted by her parents, April and Joshua LaShawn. Has cheered 2 years and is a UCA All-American cheerleader. Following graduation, she plans to attend cosmetology school and become a hairstylist. Senior, Bailey LaShawn. Next is J.C. Vines. J.C. is the daughter of Misty and Adam Vines, has been in cheer for 5 years, and is a UCA All-American cheerleader. After graduation, she plans to attend ATU and pursue a career as a pharmacist. Senior, J.C. Vines. Next, we would like to honor our senior Apache football players. The Apaches are led by head coach Brian Rust, assisted by Greg Coughlin, Greg Jones, Warren Sandifer, Tyler Waddell, and Jordan Douglas. Football manager and front ensemble player member Allie Boso, the daughter of Jeff and Karen Boso, and Perry and Eric Bethune. Kylie has been in band for 7 years and is this year's PHS football manager and was part of the 24 state marching champion band. After graduation, she plans to continue her education, do the transitions program, and someday work with children. Senior, Kylie Boso. Water girl, Alexis Tepford. Alexis is the daughter of Leslie and Daniel Hotman, who helps keep the Apaches hydrated. After graduation, she plans to attend ATU Ozark and become a paramedic. Senior, Alexis Tepford. Next is sports camera operator Trenton Villarreal. Trenton is the son of Ruben and Kimberly Villarreal. Has been in football for 3 years and is an all-conference, all-state, and all-American wrestler. After graduation, he plans to study insurance and risk management at UCA. Senior, Trenton Villarreal. Next is linebacker number 31, Jose Alcantar. Jose is the son of Esperanza Bryant and Orlando Alcantar. Has been in football for 6 years, where he shows consistent hard work and dedication. After graduation, he plans to attend UACCM for HVAC. Senior, Jose Alcantar. Defensive lineman, number 55, Isaac A. Estes. Isaac is the son of Jeremy and Amber Estes. has been in football for 2 years and was named September Student of the Month. After graduation, he plans to join the Air Force. Senior Isaac Estes. Running and defensive back, number 4, Kagan Jones. Kagan is the son of Mark Millwood and Rocky Jones. Has been in football his whole life and earned all conferences junior year. After graduation, he plans to attend college to further his education. Senior Kagan Jones. Right tackle, number 58, Landon Major. Landon is the son of Chris and Nicole Pearson from St. Major. Has been in football for 9 years and was named Player of the Week. After graduation, he plans to attend ATU Ozark. Senior Landon Major. Linebacker and tight end, number 30, Connor Mitchell. Connor is the son of Blair Mitchell, has been in football for 6 years, and has been named Player of the Game. After graduation, he plans to attend ATU and major in business. Senior Connor Mitchell. Miss Mitchell, those gunmen were really good. Nose guard, number 50, Carlos Canelo. Carlos is the son of Milagros and Jorge Albarca. Has been in football 6 years and was named hardest hitter in his junior year. Senior Carlos Canelo. Tight end and outside linebacker, number 28, Weston Poole. Weston is the son of Wendy and Darren Poole. Has been in football for 4 years and received Player of the Week. After graduation, he plans to attend year late to study finance and investment. Senior Weston Poole. Linebacker and fullback, number 25, Caleb Stansel. Caleb is the son of Randall and Aubrey Stansel. Has been in football for 13 years and was named All-Conference twice. After graduation, he plans to pursue a career in physical therapy. Senior Caleb Stansel. Outside linebacker, number 34, Gavin Surratt. Gavin is the son of Missy and Corey Surratt. Has been in football for 8 years and is currently taking concurrent courses through UACCM. After graduation, he plans to have his welding certification and begin his career. Senior Gavin Surratt. Outside linebacker and left guard, number 54, Hayden Wackendorf. Hayden is the son of Michael and Christina Wackendorf and has been in football for 9 years. After graduation, he plans to attend ATU to study health and exercise science and become a coach. Hayden Wackendorf. Next is defensive back, number 6, Andrew Wells. Andrew is the son of Jamie and Jeremy Wells and has been in football for 9 years. After graduation, he plans to attend ATU and pursue a career in the medical field. Senior Andrew Wells. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the class of 2026 Pottsville Apache Seniors.
That's it for senior night festivities, folks. We're going to start the coaches show before the game starts. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes here for Pottsville Apache football.
Hey Arkansas, it's time! Dirks is crushing it in the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights $1 million stadium renovation. Scan the QR code right now and vote like your school depends on it, because it does. Vote daily through October the 24th, and let's light up Arkansas athletics. Dirks is in first place. Let's keep them there.
Supporting the Pottsville Apaches all season long, Smooth Running, Heating and Air, E&F Roofing, Fleet Tire, Point S Tire and Auto Service, The Granite Shop, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, Van Horn Welding, and Tyson Foods, Metcalf Trucking, and Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Friday Night Football on the Arkansas Sports Network. It's the Pottsville Apaches back home, thankfully, to take on the Warriors from Lamar in a game with some serious playoff implications for the outcome. Coach Brian Rust is our guest on the pregame show. My name is Stephen Glenn, and Coach Rust, thank you for joining us. Tough trip to Ozark. That team was really good. I thought your guys hung with them until late in the third quarter, though. It was a good ball game.
It really was, and then, again, that's kind of the stuff we talked about, at the end of the game is I felt like we played hard for three quarters, and, when you come out and you're, 60, 70% of your game plan with Keggs, trying to get him in matchups and things like that. The first series he goes out and, you put a lot of pressure on other people. And I really did. I felt like, Kai Mahan and several other kids had to step up and had to get into situations that they haven't been in this year. I think Kai's gotten, 4, 5, 6 snaps, maybe 10 snaps on the year offensively, and he became a two-way starter after the first series. And it not only affected us offensively, but defensively, it really hurt us because he's kind of was our rock down guy that was going to try to catch 11 and keep him hemmed up, and you could see as the game progressed, it got worse and worse with doing that. And but again, I felt like we battled hard for three quarters, and then had some situations where we talked about before is whenever you have turnovers, it's hard to win games. And we had a pick early, and then we had a fumble and a pick later. That all kind of turned into scores for them. And, I felt like, Ozark was one of those teams where they've had some really good things happen, throughout the year, and they keep building, and they're a very, very talented group, very talented. And, and they just kind of had the momentum. And if we would have done some more things to get ahead of them, I felt like we kind of keep that mojo going, and the momentum's on our side. And but we let them kind of get away from us on their second offensive series and go and score and go ahead of us. And that gave us some problems. And but like I said, we battled for three quarters, and again we talked about let's make sure we figure out how to play for four.
Clinton had a very good 1-2 bunch in the running back position, but I don't think they were as good as Ozark. Boy, they had two guys that mounted for about 300 yards of offense on the ground. That's tough to stop.
Oh, it really is. And again, number 11 was a sophomore, but he's by far the fastest back in the conference. It's really hands down. There's no doubt he's the fastest. And Zero, on film was really inconsistent from the beginning of the year throughout the last game, and but he came out and he played like he looks like.
Yeah, he looked like Moose Johnson against us.
He
yeah,
really did. He, and really where he hurt us was on the edge blocking and filling places, and he was a tough matchup for us.
I think we really got to look at 11's speed, not only on offense but on the defensive side of things. He came a long way to track down an Apache running back to make a tackle. His speed was just something. I didn't realize he was that fast.
Yeah, he's definitely fast. And again, you watch Keggs this year, and in every situation like that this season, whenever Keggs was in open field, especially with that situation, I felt like he's scoring, and that kid tracked him down. for after about a 60-yard run. He tracked him down and got him on the ground at about the 10. So yeah, very, very impressive speed.
How is Keggs?
He's battled through. He's been doing a lot of therapy this week, and I think it's going to be a game time decision. But he's looking pretty good. He's been out some practice and working through it. So I think he's going to be okay. But we'll find out for sure at game time.
Lamar Warriors are in town for tonight's ball game. The Warriors, well, really, if it's kind of a must-win situation for them, isn't it? If they want to make the state postseason, right?
Absolutely, and again, we always seem to roll into this, but Lamar last week, they're up 21-7.5 on Dardanelle, and they just look like $1 million running their offense and doing what they do, and really, honestly, they've even simplified off of what they had been doing through on film through this point. They really stayed in just their base wing slot and just run fullback trap powers and stuff like that. And so again, yes, they are a team that if they don't win, it's they have no chance of making the playoffs. So we're getting that team in the top of their momentum.
It looked like the best thing they did against Dardanelle, at least early on, was just run it right down their throat. That fullback is really good, and then the quarterback, when he does keep it, he can pick up some yards as well. We've seen that before, but it's always tough to stop.
Oh, it really is, and again, it's kind of what we do. But last week, I felt like running the ball, we could stop. I really felt like it, and we did. Up the middle, and we did at times, but it's going to be the same type situation this week. Is we've got to win the battle up front, because again, unlike Ozark, Lamar's a team that they're just looking to get 3. They're not looking to score touchdowns. They don't have the speed that Ozark had, so they're trying to get 3. They're 3 yards in the cloud of dust, and we've got to limit them to 2 yards at times. We've got to get them behind the chains a little bit, and really do a good job of something we haven't done very good is getting a hold of people and tackling them. And this kid, their fullback weighs about a 220, 230-pound fullback. So we've got to do a great job of tackling, wrapping up, and gang tackling.
Yeah, he's tough. Well, one person really has a difficult time trying to bring him down, it seems.
Absolutely.
I don't know that I'd want that job.
No, he's a big cat. He's a big cat, and he runs hard. He's downhill. They come right at you. There's not going to be any kind of stuff where we're going to get fooled on things. It's going to be coming right at us. Yeah,
not a lot of misdirection. What about offensively for us? Injury situation, does it mandate any changes, or do we even know yet?
Well, we've practiced all week without Keggs and without Noah. Both of them had hurt shoulders, and we're rolling in now, and we're we've put different guys in and worked different people, so we're prepared either way. But like I said, both of them will be kind of game time decisions, and we'll see. And again, that's another guy. Noah had to come in, and then he was kind of hurting, and he was kind of staying out. He wasn't tackling too many people. We had the kid with the cast, so definitely at week 8, we've seen the injury bug hit us, and hopefully we can recover and withstand it. But it has got here. But everybody else is healthy, so there you go.
John Needham Stadium drains pretty well. We're expecting lots of rain, but how much will that affect things tonight, do you think?
I don't see it being a big factor, especially field-wise, and from what I.
Now live at John Needham Stadium in Pottsville on Senior Night. And we congratulate all of our fine seniors as we celebrate their accomplishments tonight. The captains are on the field. The captains are Andrew Wells, Landon Majors, also Connor Mitchell, and who am I mentioning? Carlos Pineda.
Yeah.
For the Warriors, their captains on the field are Hunter Redding, their big fullback, Corbin Cowell, and Gage Goodman. The one captain who would probably be out there but is not is their starting quarterback. Their normal starter is Eli Jones. He is not available for tonight's game, as I understand. The Warriors will be starting sophomore Karsten Schluterman. He has a strong arm. I watched him during warm-up. He can really fire the football, but the idea for the Apaches will be to keep him under pressure, I would think. Brother Jim, what do you think?
Hey, Steve, we're home.
We are home.
And it's good to be back at John Needham Stadium. We've had a road game or two, and but, Steve, tonight's a beautiful night, football weather for a change. It is kind of brisk, I think, around, 58 degrees?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Something like that tonight. So people got their jackets on, and a cool breeze is blowing through John Needham Stadium. But it's going to be a great night for football. This is a must-win for the Pottsville Apaches. Also, I believe Lamar is saying the same thing. So buckle up. We're going to have some good football tonight.
Yeah, not necessarily the playoff lives for the Apaches, but it is for Lamar. They cannot afford another loss and still make postseason play, which, of course, is everybody's goal. Lamar still on their schedule has, of course, our game tonight with Pottsville, and then Ozark will invade Lamar, and then they go on the road to take on Waldron. So that's the way things will break down for tonight. The Apaches tonight will be led on the field by senior Jose Alcantar. He was the Scout Team Player of the Week. He gets the honor of leading the Apaches onto the field with the American flag. As you see them taking the field to our right, Jose proudly leading the rest of his teammates onto the field at John Needham Stadium. Not real sure exactly what sort of offense we're going to see from the Warriors. When Eli Jones was the quarterback, they were going to come out and stay in that wing T, and they were going to run right at you and then run right at you, and then when they were tired of doing that, they'd run right at you.
Yep.
Not sure what they're going to do now. I actually saw them a few times in warm-up. They actually had Schluterman in the shotgun. Now, they being Lamar, the Warriors did complete one long touchdown pass. He hit one of the wingbacks coming out on a fly pattern, and nobody from Dardanelle picked him up and went for about 60 yards for a touchdown.
Well, this Lamar team, Steve, they gave the Dardanelle Sandlizards all they wanted, and it was late in the game when Dardanelle made their punch back and end up winning the ball game. But this is a very salty crew. Right up the road off of I-40 there in Lamar, and so I know they're going to be ready to play tonight.
Corday Green, Aiden Sanders, and Hunter Redding will be deep in a three-player formation. That was something else Lamar did a whole lot of, and we're seeing more and more of. Onside kick. I don't think they had a lot of success with it against Dardanelle, but we'll be watching for that tonight. That is the speed, by the way, of Lamar, the three deep players. You'll see them handling the ball a whole lot with the Warrior offense on the field. Pineda will be kicking off for the Apaches. There's a run up, and a line drive low kick is going to be fielded short on the near side. Warriors were waiting for that. Braden Harmon comes up with it, and Lamar will start with the football, 1st and 10, right at their own 40-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 39, I think.
Yeah, Harmon, when he fielded that ball, Steve, he had a little bit of room in front of him, but he just took a knee. He thought, he just said, hey, we got good field position here. I'll just go down here.
They'll mark it at the 38-yard line for the Warriors, 1st and 10 as we are underway in quarter number 1. Well, this will be Schluterman's first full game start. He came in after Jones was hurt. He's now in the backfield. They are in the wing T. The big fullback is behind him, Cowell. They give it to Cowell going off tackle to the right side. Clears the 40-yard line to the 42 to the 43. And we're going to get a steady dose of Cowell.
Yeah, I see you have him highlighted on the spotter board. Corbin Cowell.
Yep. Caleb Stansel coming up to make the stop. Pickup of 6 on the play. Well, maybe a little closer to 5 to the 44-yard line. Again, out of the wing T. Wing back on the left side of formation is Green. He comes in motion. And there could be the late blocker. Again, Cowell goes to the right side trying to follow Green. And the Apaches saw that coming. They stood up the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you had number 15 in there that time for Pottsville. I believe that was Thacker.
Tyson Thacker made the initial stop, and then he had a host of friends arrive. Picked up a yard across the 45, but short of the 46. 3rd down and 2 in what I suspicion is probably 4-down territory. Cal, the only back in the backfield. Schluterman is the quarterback. Wing from the right side comes in motion. They're going to give him a ball on the sweep. That's Sanders. He'll have 1st down yardage between the hash and the numbers across midfield to the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Connor Mitchell and Kai Mahan making the stop.
Yeah. Mitchell coming in from that middle linebacker position and Kai coming up for safety, and they just did a tag team on the running back that time, but it was enough for a 1st down.
This is most certainly what the Warriors want to do. They want to grind this thing out if they can. They would like to make this the shortest game in the state tonight. They would like to dominate time of possession. Hunter Redding goes wide to the right. He draws single coverage. Green the wing on the left side. Cal the back in the backfield. Green goes in motion. Cal runs in behind him off the right side across the 48 to the 47-yard line. Not a lot of running room there. Good job by the Apaches on the left side. Tyson Thacker, I think, got there to make the stop.
Number 4, Jones, is playing tonight. He was injured last week, but one tough young man, and it's good to see him out there on that field tonight on senior night.
Be interesting to see if he goes both ways, too. I suspect he will. 2nd and 9 for the Warriors. Schluterman under center. They're going to try the wingback sweep to the right side, and it's going to work. Green is going to cross the 40 to the 35 to the 30-yard line between the hash and the numbers, and that's going to be another Warrior 1st down.
Well, Steve, they're sticking to their game plan. We didn't know what offense we'd see, but now we see it.
15 yards on the pickup. Warrior ground attack in full effect in this first possession. They've got a very strong, very big offensive line. They're opening some holes early on. From the right hash, 1st and 10. Open field left, wide side to the right with reading the wide out. They motion to the right side, give it to Cal. Again, he goes off tackle to the right side across the 30 to the 28-yard line before being tackled at the 28 by Noah Metcalf. But the Warriors have found something going over that right side.
Well, Steve, they have, and I mean, it's all downhill running too.
2nd down and 4 after a pickup of 6 to the 26. 7th play of the initial drive coming up for Lamar. Again, open field left. This offense has been very right-handed so far in the first possession. From the wing tee, Schluterman under center. Takes the snap count, gives it to Cowell. Blast straight ahead across the 35 to the 34. May give him progress to the 32-yard line. He'll be about half a yard short of the line to gain for the 1st down.
Well, Cal is hitting that as soon as he gets the ball, man. He's hitting that line, and he's hitting the linebackers. I mean, he looks like Cam Scattaboo.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, boy, I mean, he's running over people.
They expect him to get the ball 40 times or more if that's what Lamar needs. 3rd down and a yard. Watch for a shot here if you're going to take one. Wide out is to the left side of the formation this time. Different wingman on the right side. Now he comes in motion. They're going to give it on the wing reverse. He's going to turn the corner at the 20 to the 15, inside the 10, driven out of bounds at about the 4-yard line by Kai Mahan. But that's another Warrior 1st down. They're going to spot him out of bounds at the 6.
Well, we hadn't found an answer to this running game.
Pickup of 16 on that play. 3rd 1st down of the drive, and it's 1st and goal to go for the Warriors. 8:01 to go in quarter number 1, the initial possession of the game, and this Warrior offense has been very impressive. They are what would be a 62-yard drive if they get it into the end zone from here. Wing on the left is Tillman Stormont, his first appearance in the game. He goes in motion left to right. They're going to give it to Cal. No, it's going to be the quarterback Schluterman pulling it. He has the lead blocker, but a good job by the Apaches to get away from the blocker and make a tackle at the 8-yard line for a loss on the play.
Steve, I'm trying to see which. I think that was Mahan. I believe that was Kai Mahan.
Yep.
Or no, it wasn't. It was is that number 8?
If it is, it's Noah Metcalf.
Yeah, I think it's number 8. It's the safety from the far side, and I believe that's who it was.
Well, I sure would have swore they tackled him in the backfield, but they spot the ball right back at the line of scrimmage, the 6, so it's 2nd and goal to go. Hunter Redding goes wide to the left. Justin assures us that it was Metcalf on the tackle, which we appreciate thanks to the replay. 2nd and goal to go. Schluterman going straight ahead on the quarterback sneak. crosses the 5 to the 4-yard line on the Warrior version of the tush push. Can I say that on a high school broadcast?
You just did.
Okay.
Blame it on the cookies.
That's right. The cookies and the brisket, which was absolutely wonderful. Brisket and dumplings. No wonder I'm fat. From the 3-yard line, I marked it the 4. That's not right. It's from the 3. The gain was 3 on the play. 3rd and goal to go from the 3. Quarterback Schluterman under center. I bet Cowell's going to the right. Now they give it on the counter. They're going to try to turn the corner and outflank the defense. Turning the corner into the end zone, and it is a touchdown for the Warriors for Aiden Sanders from 3 yards out for the touchdown.
Well, Sanders just outran everybody, Steve. When he turned the corner, he was not going to be denied.
Aiden Sanders with the touchdown run from 3 yards out. Warriors are going to attempt the point after. The running back who scored the touchdown is the kicker. Low snap, they get it down, low line drive kick, but it is effective as the point after touchdown is good. 6:30 left to go, quarter number 1. The Warriors 7, Pottsville nothing. We're back in 1 minute.
Supporting the Pottsville Apaches all season long, Smooth Running, Heating and Air, E&F Roofing, Fleet Tire, Point S Tire and Auto Service, The Granite Shop, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, Van Horn Welding, and Tyson Foods, Metcalf Trucking, and Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Okay, we're back. After an 11-play, 62-yard touchdown drive, the final 3 yards coming from Aiden Sanders around the left end. Low line drive kick. This will be fun to field. Pottsville fields it at the 10-yard line. I believe that's Kagan Jones. Gets it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Stacked up by a host of Warriors at the 25. The initial hit by Lamar was made by Mason Sharp on the special teams play.
Yep. Jones took his first hit, Steve. I know he had some tackles there on that first series on defense, but that time he took a pretty good hit and he popped up, and that's good to see.
That first hit's always the tough one to get out of the way if you're coming back from being injured. You never know for sure exactly how the body's going to react, do you?
Nope.
From the 26, 1st and 10 Apaches. I also understand in last week's game, Court Johnson got a little bit shaken up in the second half of that ball game. That's why he was having a little bit of difficulty getting the distance on some of the passes. Wide out to the left side is Noah Metcalf. Flank to the right is Keaton Ashmore. Court Johnson at quarterback. From the right hash, they're going to give it off the left side. Turning the corner on the outside is Caleb Stansel. Gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line before he is stacked up by a host of Warrior linebackers.
Yeah, not a lot of running room that time for Stansel. I think he picked up maybe a yard.
Yep, they're going to give him to the 27. I believe that was Mendez who made the stop. The Warriors count on their linebackers to make an awful lot of plays, and they're very good at it. They really held the Sand Lizards in check for about 3 quarters last week. Their Dardanelle offense just absolutely went nowhere for most of the game. From the 32, 2nd and 9 for the Apaches from the left hash. Short side left, one wide out to the wide side right. Johnson, the quarterback, takes the snap, gives it straight ahead, blasts across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Stansel, the ball carrier. He's going to pick up about 3. It's going to be 3rd and long. Looks like Sanchez made the stop for the Warriors, again from his linebacker spot.
I think we'll be calling his name quite a bit tonight.
Yeah, we'll call Sanchez a lot, and we'll call Rylan Mendez a bunch too. 3rd down, 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wide out to the left. Single back in the backfield and the pistol behind Johnson. Caleb Stansel, the only back. Wonder if they might bring him out of the backfield on a wheel route on 3rd down and 6. Nope. Flanker screen complete to the near side across the 35 to the 37 to the 38-yard line. Noah Metcalf with the reception, but he's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down as the Warrior tackle is made by Tillman Stormont. Going to be 4th and almost 2. Do you go for this?
Well, you sure don't want to give up. If you don't get it, you're going to give them some just excellent field position.
4th down and a little more than a yard. They're just right at the 39-yard line. They have to get the ball almost to the 41. Empty backfield behind Court Johnson. Now he's going to back up and show that he's going to kick the ball on a quick kick. Snap is good. Court's boot is on the way. The Warriors do get somebody back deep finally. Sanders will let the ball roll, and it's a good kick. Johnson's going to pin him down at about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, great kick that time by Court Johnson.
That may be the best they've executed, that quick kick.
Well, it surely flipped the field, Steve, and that's what they needed.
Little battle of field position here. As the Warriors will take over back at their 9-yard line. Now, if you're the Apaches, you're trying to get your defense to rise up and get a stop if at all possible. Pineda finally makes it to the sideline just ahead of the ball coming set. They won't let you put 12 on the field even on senior night.
Really? I thought you got one.
Cal, the only back of the backfield. Schluterman, the quarterback. He did well on that first drive. And they're going to give it to Cal. He's going to come left and come right into the arms of 2 Apaches. Big stop right at the line of scrimmage.
I think that's big number 30 that time. That was Connor Mitchell.
Yep. Connor Mitchell. And no gain on the play. Yeah, as Justin says, a really good form tackle. But he saw what he hit, put his head right into the chest, and didn't let the running back get away from him. And Cal is not easy to tackle. Hunter Redding goes wide to the right. Out of the wing tee, ball right in the middle of the field. Schluterman takes the snap, back to pass, looking right. They're going for the home run ball. They've got a man open, but the Apaches adjust to it and knock it away.
I believe that's Eli Morse, number 18, Steve, covering for the Apaches.
Good play in the secondary by the Apaches. Pass falls incomplete. Schluterman can throw the ball a long way. That pass was a little late, though. Timing on that was a little bit off. That ball had come out about a count sooner. They might have had something. And that may be the thing you struggle with an underclassman as quarterback. He's not quite quick yet on seeing when things get open. But, boy, he's got the arm to get it there if he does. 3rd down and 10. Warriors deep in their own side of the field at the 9. Cal, the only back in the backfield. They motion right to left. Sweep coming to the near side. Good job by the Pottsville Apaches defense. Eli Morris got away from the blocker and made the tackle for a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to be 4th and long.
Well, Steve, you're seeing something on this series on defense. They're actually pursuing the ball carrier, man. I mean, they are really stringing the ball carriers out.
Read their keys perfectly on that play. If Morris hadn't made the play, he had several teammates right behind him. So Kagan Jones is going to drop deep. He's going to set up at about the 40-yard line. I know absolutely nothing about Lamar's punter because I haven't seen it. Low snap. There is a whistle on the snap. Let's see what the penalty is.
I think
false start.
Yep.
Warrior punter is number 42, Kason Humphrey. Like I say, I can't tell you how well he hits the ball or not. I didn't see him. So that's going to move it back to the 4 on the penalty. Humphreys, right-footed kicker, gets a high boot. It's going to hit at the 37. Take a Warrior roll out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. Jones had no chance to field that one. Pottsville will get the ball with good field position. The field position battle worked, Brother Jim.
Yeah, it did, Stephen. So that was a good call by the coaches to go ahead and punt there on 4th down.
Pottsville will take over 1st and 10. Where they're going to mark it out at the 38?
I believe so. We're on the positive side of the field, so let's see if we can get this thing tied up, find that end zone tied up.
Big credit to Court Johnson, not only as the quarterback, but also the punter that pinned the Warriors back at about the 9. He got by a little help from his friends getting downfield as well. Keaton Ashmore splits wide to the left. Is this Jones wide to the right? I'm not sure. Offset I formation in the backfield. Counter give is going to get across the 38 to the 36, down to the 35-yard line. That was Jones in the backfield, the ball carrier. His first carry of the night, picks up 4 yards.
Yep. Good hard run that time by Keegan Jones.
Put it at the 36-yard line. Second down and 6 coming for the Apaches. 7-0. The Warriors lead this game. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. This is the second Apaches possession of the first. They're going to send a slot to the right side. One wide out to the left. I think that's Jones in the backfield with Court Johnson. Out of the shotgun, they're going to give it to Kagan, and he's going to get met right at the line of scrimmage. Good play by the Warriors. Grady Marvel coming up in run support. Jones picked up a couple, but it's going to be 3rd and long at the 38. 33, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's see what we can pick up here, Steve. I do believe we're in 4-down territory on this side of the field.
The Apaches have been coming out of the spread formation, but they've been using a running game. They haven't really tried to go to the air yet. 2 wideouts to the left. That's Jones and Ashmore wide left. 1 wide out to the right. That's Metcalf. Caleb Stansel, I think, is in at the running back spot. He's going to fake into the middle. Johnson pulls it, goes over the right side across the 25 to the 20-yard line. Court Johnson with a nice read on the read option, and he's got first down yardage.
Boy, you talking about what a heads-up play that time, Steve. He read that just perfectly. He watched that defensive end bite down, and when he did, he just tucked it.
Good job by Court Johnson. You can just see his confidence improving on that read option, too.
Yep.
He read that right away that he was keeping it. Metcalf goes slot left. Ashmore flanks him on the left. No wide out on the short side right. Caleb Stansel behind Court Johnson. 1st and 10 from the 20. That was Metcalf, I think, the running back in the backfield. He's going to get inside the 18 to the 17. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Tyson Thacker, the ball carrier. My apologies. Thacker picks up 2 yards straight ahead to the 18. So the coach is able to rotate a lot of players, able to get some guys some rest because the Apaches have a lot of guys going both ways tonight. 2nd down and 8 at the 18. Jones is now the back in the backfield out of the pistol. Court Johnson takes the snap, gives it to Jones, gets in behind Rust at center, goes left across the 12 to the 11-yard line. That's going to be close to first down yardage, but I think is going to be a little short. Still a nice play.
Boy, I tell you what, that offensive line, Steve, they are really, they're in a battle. They're a battle with that defensive front.
Well, I think it's safe to say you have 2 teams that just kind of don't like each other.
Yep. I think that's obvious.
And we're going to be at the end of quarter number 1. Very quickly played first quarter. After 1, Lamar leads Pottsville 7-0. We're back in 1 minute.
Hey, Arkansas, it's time. Dirks is crushing it in the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights $1 million stadium renovation. Scan the QR code right now and vote like your school depends on it, because it does. Vote daily through October the 24th, and let's light up Arkansas athletics. Dirks is in first place. Let's keep them there. At Van Horn Welding, every project starts with hard work and pride in what we build. Our licensed team combines experience and teamwork to bring strong ideas to life. From big jobs to small details, we put care into every weld, every cut, every connection. Because we're more than a company. We're a family right here in Arkansas, serving our neighbors with skill, honesty, and commitment. Van Horn Welding, building strength, building community.
I've got all my welders with me. Welcome back. John Needham Stadium, a very quickly played first quarter. That 12-minute quarter took about 15 minutes, didn't it?
Steve, it did. Exactly 15 minutes, but that 12-minute quarter went by probably one of the quickest so far this year.
2 predominantly running football teams tonight. Warriors lead at 7-0. The Apaches, after a nice job of pinning the Warrior offense deep, the defense got a 3 and out. Now the offense on the move. They're at the Warrior 12-yard line to begin quarter number 2. 3rd down and a yard, maybe 2. They've got to get the ball almost to the 10-yard line. Johnson gives it to Thacker. He's going right up the middle. Trap blocking gets him inside the 10 to the 9, maybe the 8-yard line, and that's going to be an Apache 1st and goal to go.
Yep. Sideline crew, they've just pulled the sticks back.
Do you miss doing that?
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Nobody would trust me to know how to move 5 yards, so no one ever gave me a yard marker.
My problem was getting excited on the sideline. Of course, over there you're part of the officiating crew, and you really can't show any emotion.
Yeah, right. I believe that's Thacker in the backfield with Court Johnson. Short side left is wide open, slot right. And the original handoff is going to be met in the backfield. Boy, the Warrior defensive line led by Gage Goodman in the backfield as soon as the ball was handed off. Thacker may have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Gage had a grip, man. He wouldn't let him go. But Thacker's a big boy now. I'll tell you, man, he's a good-looking athlete, and he's hard to bring down.
Tyson Thacker will stay in at the fullback spot. Obviously, the defensive line of the Warriors won that exchange. Let's see what happens on 2nd and goal. Again, from the pistol formation, Court Johnson, the quarterback, is the up man, takes the shotgun snap, and they're going to give it on an end around. That's Jones, makes a move at the 5, into the end zone. Touchdown, Kagan Jones.
On senior night, the senior gets the first TD of the night for the Apaches.
9-yard touchdown run. Now let's see what happens on the point after touchdown.
Yeah, we need this.
This has been an adventure. Is this Mateo on to kick?
Number 80.
Yep. Mateo Sariston on to attempt the point after. The snap is good. Kick is on the way. It is through the right side upright, and it is good. Your new score with 10:38 left to go in the quarter. Pottsville 7, Lamar 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout.
The Arkansas Sports Network Basketball Classic tips off January 3rd in Clinton. Some of the state's best teams. One unforgettable day of hoops. Don't wait. Secure your seats now before they're gone. Get your tickets for the ASN Basketball Classic at facebook.com/ARSportsNetHS and ARSportsNet, or you can click the QR code at the bottom of the screen.
Pottsville with an 8-play, 39-yard touchdown drive. The final 9 yards of it coming from Kagan Jones, who they lined up at a wing position. And he came around, got in behind some good blocking, and scored. The point after touchdown was converted by Mateo Sacriston, and it is 7-7. Apaches kick it off to the near side, fielded at the 25-yard line. That's Redding with a head of steam, gets across the 30 to the 35, where he is met at the 35-yard line. Pretty good coverage by the Apache special teams.
Yeah, Steve, you said it. He had a head of steam. I was afraid he might take that one to the house, but, man, great coverage by the kickoff team for the Apaches.
Ball is going to be at their own 36-yard line with 10:29 to go, quarter number 2. Warrior offense out on the field. They have moved the ball in their first possession, not so much in the second. Again, they have a sophomore quarterback making his first start. So far, he's educated himself well. Schluterman is his name. He takes the snap. Toss sweep coming to the near side with blocking across the 40 to the 41, and then stacked up at the 42 by a host of Apaches.
Yeah, I think that initial hit came from the safety, number 2, Kai Mahan. I mean, he whopped him.
Ball carrier for the Warriors was Aiden Sanders. He, of the touchdown run earlier, got the ball to the 42. Pickup of 6. Second down and 6.
Yeah, Mahan hit him hard, man. And Steve, it looked like he was laying the lumber.
Well, the one thing that one of the many things that having Kagan Jones back in does for you is Kai Mahan doesn't have to go both ways.
Yep.
He kind of got worn down a little bit in Ozark. Second down and 6 for the Warriors out of the wing tee. And they're going to give it to Cal, and he's going to be buried in the backfield.
Yeah, Connor Mitchell.
I say big Connor Mitchell defeated his blocker, got into the backfield, and stopped the play right after the handoff.
Hey, I wonder if he ate some of his mama's dumplings.
I say we need to credit his mama with some very delicious brisket and dumpling. In fact, he lost a yard on the play.
Well, the way he's playing, I think he ate his brisket raw. My goodness.
Boy, that was some good stuff, too. Heard a rumor that she may be buying a food truck. I'll have to find it. 3rd down and 5+. Pottsville steps into the neutral zone. The Apaches jump offside.
Yeah, they got us, Steve.
Now, is this going to be a first down? It's going to be close. If they spot it there, it's a first down. Yeah, the white hat says, yep, first down.
Well, you just hate to give them first downs, man. Those kind of things need to be earned.
So from the 46, it'll be first down and 10. We're under 9 minutes to go in the first half. Well, that's hard to believe. Seems like we just kicked off. Wing T play. They're going to run that reverse again. Sanders this time met in the backfield at the exchange and dropped for the loss of a yard on the play.
And I like the way her defense is playing, Steve. My goodness.
Good stop by the interior of the defensive line. Mitchell got there to help clean up on the play.
Yeah, big number. I believe that's big number 70.
I'm thinking so, too. Yeah, the initial contact was by Braden Gaines.
Yeah.
At the 46. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 from the 46. Schluterman calls the offense set with Cal behind him. Motion man comes from left to right. They give it to Cal. He's across midfield, running up the left hash mark to the 49 of the Apaches. Well, Cal is really, really tough to stop, isn't he?
He is.
That was Connor Mitchell again, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was.
Coming into the game for the Apaches, number 62, Sean Carroll. Gain is to the plus 48-yard line. Pickup of about 6, 3rd down and between 4 and 5. The Warriors have stayed in this wing T the entire ball game, and you would expect that's what they're going to come from mostly. Schluterman gives it to Cal, started inside, bounced it outside to the 48, maybe the 47-yard line.
Yeah, well.
Hayden Wachtendorf got there along with Andrew Wells on senior night to make the stop for no gain.
Yeah, Wells popped him good, man. I think one hit him high and Wells hit him low.
That's one way to tackle him because just one guy hits him high. It's, tough. Warriors at midfield, they're going to go for this, I think. It doesn't look like they're going to play the field position game. We're tied at 7. Now, they may do the same thing. They may drop somebody deep to kick the football. Nope. Schluterman under center. They're going to go for it. They switch into an I formation. Now they bring a man back up to the left wing, and we've got a whistle, and someone's taking a timeout. Yeah. Warriors are going to call it. 6:54 to go, quarter number 2. This game is tied at 7. We're back with more Apache football in a minute.
Live a life there. I mean, home is those movie nights. They're the game days. They're the rush to school. It's really where the memories are made. And I have spent my entire adult life right here in the River Valley because I believe that this is the greatest area in the greatest state. And I'm blessed to help families put roots down here. I'm Tyler Riley with River Valley Realty, and whether you're buying or selling, let's do it together, and let's go Apaches.
Since inception, Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
4th down for the Warriors. They have the ball at the Apache 48-yard line. They've got to get it just inside the 45, and now we have another whistle. This time the Apaches are going to call timeout. So timeout on the field, 6:54 to go in the half. 7-7 we're tied, and we're back in a minute.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise. to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desert, d3autosales.com.
So both teams have taken the timeout. I wonder if the Warriors actually changed the play or maybe changed it on their timeout, then went back to the original one after the Apache timeout. It's going to be 4th down. They are going to break out of the wing. They're going to have a slot on each side of the field. We haven't seen this tonight. Schluterman, the shotgun quarterback, has Cal to his left. He's looking left, has it complete at the 42. A receiver spins away from a man, and I think that's going to have a 1st down for the Warriors.
Well, that's a good call, Steve, by the offensive coordinator for the Lamar Warriors. He found that soft spot right in front of the corner and kind of right behind the linebackers.
Ball is at the 41 for the 1st and 10. First pass we've seen by either team tonight. Stormont on the receiving end of the ball, and they're going to stay in the gun. But they're going to give it to Cal. He's going to try to turn the corner, cuts back inside, blocking inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Well, there's a lot of hitting going on.
There he is.
Even after the whistle stops the play.
Yeah, big number 62, Sean Carroll.
Yep, Sean Carroll.
Yeah, man, I think he got pushed in the back. He didn't like it too much.
No, can't say as I blame him. Ball is at the 44-yard line after a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. Back to pass after the play fake. They've got a man wide open up the left sideline, and it's going to be complete. That's going to go into the end zone to Hunter Redding for a touchdown for the Warriors. I told you Schluterman could throw the ball.
Steve, he threw a dart that time, and he got it up only where his guy could catch it over that left shoulder, the outside shoulder. And, man, what a throw. What's hard if you're the defensive back covering that, you get, because all they're doing is running, run. Well, you get pulled in, and if you let your guard down for a second or miss a step, you'll get beat every time. And that comes from somebody speaking from experience.
Holder is Karsten Schluterman, the quarterback. Snap is good. The kick is on the way. Another low-line drive, but it is good for Aiden Sanders. 6:03 left to go, quarter number 2. It is Lamar 14, Pottsville 7, back in 30 seconds.
Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Schluterman was 2 for 2 throwing in that drive. The final 44 yards coming on a beautiful pass into the end zone. Warrior kickoff taken at the 15-yard line by the Apaches. Return coming up the middle across to the 30 to the 35, across the 38 to the 40. A pile pushes forward to the 42 or 43-yard line. Good return by the Apaches. They're going to set up in a pretty good spot on the field.
Yeah, that was Ashmore, number 3, on the return.
Oh, Ashmore get a nice job getting his team pretty good field position. Ball will be at the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. We're under 6 minutes to play in this game. Yeah, which is, I don't know if you heard just or not, but it is nuts. This game is just absolutely flying by. 14-7, the lead belongs to the Warriors. They're showing blitz for some reason. They're showing a run blitz, but the Apaches are going to cross midfield at the 50. That's Stansel across the 33 to the 32, and you're going to add 15 yards to it on a face mask.
Yeah. What? My goodness.
Caleb Stansel went straight ahead. They tackled him at the 35-yard line. And now you're going to mark on 15 more yards on the intentional face mask. Oh, they only mark it on a 5-yard face mask. Wow. Well, Lamar might have caught a break there. 24-yard run by Caleb Stansel straight ahead. Puts the Apaches deep in Warrior territory from the 28-yard line, and they're going to go straight ahead again. They found something as they cross the 25 to the 24-yard line. Nothing fancy there. It's here comes Stansel. Can you stop him?
Yeah. Stansel Express.
You know, that's funny. The Warriors spread things out, started throwing it like crazy, and they get a touchdown. To answer the other way, Pottsville's just running it right down their throat, or at least that's what they're trying to do.
Yep.
This is a strange game sometimes. 2nd down and 4. We're coming up on 5 minutes to go in the quarter, which would be 5 minutes to go in the first half. Warriors lead at 14-7. Pottsville this time is going to show their variation of 2 wideouts on each side of the field. Stansel, the single back behind Court Johnson. He's going to get the give right up the middle again inside the 15. Cuts to the 5, to the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville.
Stansel was not going to be denied, Steve. I mean, you talking about the choo-choo train running down the tracks. Man, that was Stansel that time.
22-yard touchdown run by Caleb Stansel.
Hey, the senior gets his TD.
So now see if the Apaches can answer on the point after. Mateo Sacristan on to attempt the point after. His first kick looked good.
Oh.
And now we got a penalty on this one. I think the Warriors may have jumped. Yeah. Looked like Tillman Stormont was trying to jump the gun there to try to get a block. Now do you go for 2 from here since you're half the distance closer? Well, I don't see the offense coming on the field, so we'll try the short point after.
Yeah.
High snap, they get it down. Kick on the way, gets in front of the attempted block, and it's right through the upright. Perfect. Good job by the holder and the kicker. And your new score with 4:51 to play in the first half. Pottsville 14, Lamar 14. Back in 30 seconds.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind. Offering over 115 undergraduate degree options, both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
I had a good time while I was at ATU during my 12-year college career. No, I was not a member of Delta Talk High, if you were wondering.
Steve, I got tickled at Stansel when he got over to the sidelines after that amazing run. He actually lost his lunch, and that reminded me so much of another number 25. My son wore that number. He would do the same thing after a long run.
High short kick fielded at the 35-yard line. Warrior return across the 40 to the 45-yard line. On the return was Kason Humphrey, and he'll give the Warriors pretty good field position.
Yeah, it's big number 70 there making the tackle for the Pottsville Apaches.
Braden Gaines on the stop. They're going to mark it at the 45.
Yeah, we called Braden's number a couple of times tonight. He's doing a good job on that interior line.
So 4:40 to go. We are in the second quarter. Pottsville will have the ball to begin quarter number 3, but we've still got a ways to go to get there. Warriors break out of the air tee and come back to the wing tee, if you will. From the right side at the 45, Schluterman calls the offense set. Handoff to Cal, met right in the backfield. Okay, was that Stansel?
That's Stansel.
Caleb Stansel came blitzing through and drops him for a loss of 2 on the play. They're going to mark it back at the 43.
Like I said, Steve, he lost his lunch, but he hadn't lost a step.
Yeah.
My goodness. He is on fire tonight, man.
Played like he was hungry there, didn't he?
Uh-huh.
Second down and 12 coming. I'm a little surprised the Warriors went right back to their wing tee because they had so much success throwing the ball, and they're going to split out of it again here. Schluterman will take a shotgun snap with Cowell next to him. They like to work him out of the backfield if they can. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. He's going to follow some good blocking across the 43 to the 44-yard line. But the Apaches there to make the stop.
Yeah, Big Mitchell, number 30 on the tackle again.
Yep. You're going to pick up about a yard. I thought that might go a little better than that, but Mitchell got up and made the stop in a big hurry. It's going to be third down and about 11. Again, 4 wideouts in the formation for the Warriors. This game is tied at 14. 3:21 to play in the second. Schluterman will take the shotgun snap. He looks left. Blitz coming. Flanker screen's going to be blown up before it can be caught. Good time blitz by Penn Helton as he put the pressure on Schluterman. Schluterman lucky to get away with that one as it falls incomplete at the 43. It'll bring up fourth down.
And if he would have got the ball anywhere even close, I mean, that's a great play by Penn. But Eli Morris, number 18, he was coming fast. Yeah. He was thinking pick six.
Yep, he was closing on that in a big hurry, wasn't he? Lamar goes into punt formation. I believe that's Grady Marble who will kick the ball away. Kagan Jones will look to do something with the return. Punt is almost blocked. In fact, I think they may have got a hand on it. Ball hits at the 29, takes a Warrior bounce to the 25-yard line. First and 10, Pottsville at their own 25 after the defense forces the punt.
Yeah, that was Andrew Wells that almost had that blocked, I believe. Or that might have been Noah Metcalf. I can't tell if that's a 6 or number 8.
Yeah, some of these numbers are a little bit difficult to pick up on these numbers.
Yeah, I believe it's number 6. That was Andrew Wells that almost blocked the punt.
And I believe he got a hand on it. Pottsville will take over first and 10 at their 25-yard line. 3:01 to play in the first half. So the Apaches open up in the pistol formation. Motion man left to right. It's going to be Court Johnson reading keep the ball, and he'll take it himself over the left side across the 28 to the 29-yard line. Again, a good read by Johnson.
Yeah, just heads-up football by the quarterback that time, Steve. Just as you said, his read is that defensive end and what that defensive end does and what the corner does. Man, that just tells him what he needs to do, and, man, Court's picking it up tonight.
Yeah, he's not having to think about it. He's just seeing it and reacting. That's what a few games experience will do for you. 2nd and 6. Jones motions across the field from left to right. Johnson drops straight back. Pass is complete on the near side. Ashmore with running room. Oh, I thought he had running room. Good play by the Warrior defense to tackle him right at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Steve, he cut back inside. If he would have took a step outside, it would have been a race to the end zone.
I believe that was Saul Sanchez making the stop. That was a long gain-saving play by the Warriors. Ball is still at the 31-yard line. Pick up of a couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd down and 5. Trips to the right side of the field. Johnson back to pass, looking right, and it's going to be incomplete at the 45-yard line. Pass was just a little bit too high to handle, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, that was Ashmore, the attendant receiver, Steve, and it just out of his reach.
4th down and 5. Warriors line up left. I think Pottsville's going to go for this. They basically have a cover 2 shell out on the field. They're still not convinced the Apaches are going to kick it. 4th down and 5. Pottsville at their own 31. Now Court Johnson's going to back up to boot it, and Lamar's going to adjust accordingly. They may still fake this. Johnson gets the kick blocked. Warriors come through and got a punt blocked that time. The punt was blocked by Tucker Williams of the Warriors. That's a big play.
Boy, it is, Steve. It's going to give them great field position.
He came through almost untouched. It's not like Court took a lot of time getting rid of that kick.
Plays like that, you wish, we should have went for it.
Warriors will get it on the plus side of the field at the plus 36. The Apaches are going to count on their defense to try to come up with a big stop here with 1:45 to go in the second. Warriors send 2 wideouts to the left. Redding, who caught a touchdown pass not long ago. Schluterman out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looks like the right side moved too quickly, but I don't see any flags. Schluterman's going to roll left. He's going to throw it over the middle, trying to get it downfield, and it's going to be complete to Aiden Sanders. He's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow. Well, Schluterman is showing, Steve, he is the quarterback probably was in waiting, but I don't think he's waiting anymore. He's showing up tonight, man. Woo!
That was quite the throw to Aiden Sanders. Actually, the Apaches had pretty good coverage on that play, but Schluterman just put it where only his guy could get it. 36-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, it didn't take them too much after they got the ball back. Wow.
No, took them a grand total of 9 seconds. Point after touchdown kick is on the way, and it is good. So Lightning has struck at John Needham Stadium. Your new score with 1:36 to go in the half. Lamar 21, Pottsville 14. Back in 30 seconds.
The Apaches all season long. Smooth running, heating and air. E&F Roofing. Fleet Tire. Point S Tire and Auto Service. The Granite Shop. Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Van Horn Welding, and Tyson Foods, Metcalf Trucking, and Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Well, it's amazing how often a special teams play can turn a game, isn't it? Keaton Ashmore, Kagan Jones back deep to receive the line drive kick. It's caught, dropped, and then picked up at the 25. That's going to be Ashmore looking for blocking, makes a move to get out to the 30-yard line, and then stacked up there by the Warriors with 1:28 to go.
I think the ball came out there at the very end, Steve, but I believe they blew the whistle and Ashmore was down.
So a big punt block by the Warriors. Flipped the field. And boy, he smothered that. There was a missed blocking assignment somewhere. Pottsville's going to send trips to the left side, one wide out to the right. They are going to have a back in the backfield. I think that's Stansel in the back behind Court Johnson. 1st and 10 from the 30. Johnson back to pass. Throw to the near side is going to be complete to Ashmore. He loses it. Now, did he ever actually catch the ball?
I don't think he did.
Warriors fall on the loose football. I'm waiting for a signal. Now the white hat says, nope, that's incomplete. I think Ashmore caught the ball but did not make a football move with it. He got separated from the ball by pretty good play by the Warrior defense. That might have been Cason Humphrey out there that separated him from the ball.
I believe it was, Steve.
Pass ball's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. That did not take long. That only took about 9 seconds, 1:19 to go. Boy, you don't want to give the ball back to the Warrior offense deep in your side of the field. From the pistol formation, Court Johnson sees Lamar showing a blitz. They do bring it. Pass to the near side, complete at the 32. Driven out of bounds at the 33-yard line, complete to Kagan Jones. Corday Green in coverage, limits the damage to a pickup of 4. Going out of bounds stops the clock with 1:14 to go. 3rd down and 6, it would behoove the Apaches to pick this up. Weston Poole splits out wide to the right, then a slot on the right side. Now they're going to send Jones to the right. They'll have 3 receivers that way. Blitz coming. Pass is on the way. Complete to Jones at midfield to the Warrior side of the field. Makes a move at the 42 and going to be drugged down at the 40-yard line. That was a beautiful throw and catch. Kagan Jones a little slow getting up. He got that shoulder driven into this unforgiving artificial turf, but that's a 1st down for the Apaches on throw and catch.
Yeah, man, just a great heads-up play. Good throw by Court. Great catch by Jones. Boy, it's a tough young man right there, Steve, number 4.
Beautiful timing route. From the 40-yard line, 1st and 10 Apaches. Johnson back to pass again. Again, it's Jones. He's going to get hit at the 39-yard line. I think the Warriors have seen that pass to the left side enough. Jacob Wiles originally there for the stop, and then Cason Humphreys came up to help. The gain is a yard. And I think we have a timeout on the field. Timeout on the field with 48 seconds remaining in the half. Lamar 21, Pottsville 14. We're back in 30 seconds.
Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
That timeout was called by the Apaches as they wanted to set up something here on second down. The Apaches keep coming with that short out route to the left side. I'm wondering if they're going to try to set up a double move, maybe a hitch and go or a sluggo route where you have a double move. Second down and 10 from the 39. Ball on the left side hash. Court Johnson calls the offense to the ready. Fakes it to Stancil, who picks up the blitzer. Pass over the middle, going to be complete at the 30. No, incomplete at the 30. Good job by the Warriors secondary coming in. Hit by Jacob Wiles separates the Apache receiver, and it's going to bring up third down.
Yeah, I believe that was Noah Metcalf, number 8, Steve, that was the intended receiver that time. Just couldn't find the handle to it.
Big hit by the Warriors secondary. Didn't do much for him trying to get a handle on it either. That's tough when you get hammered from the back. Trips to the right, one wide out to the left. Stancil only back in the backfield. Warriors coming with a blitz right up the middle. Screen pass called, and it's going to be incomplete at the 40. It's going to be fourth down with 40 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Ball is at the 39 after the incompletion.
I'll tell you, Steve, I don't want to give him the ball back with 40 seconds.
No, I don't either. Not the way this Schluterman youngster can throw the football.
Yeah, he's slinging it, man.
Pottsville's going to send 5 receivers into the pattern, 2 from the left, 3 from the right. No tight end on the line of scrimmage. Court Johnson's going to take the gun snap. They're going to go for it on 4th and 10. Pass over the middle is incomplete at the 25-yard line. Had Kagan Jones for a first down, just couldn't make the connection, and now you give the ball back to the Warriors with a short field.
Yeah, 34 seconds left in the half.
Now the Warriors, I think, have 2 timeouts left. So Lamar will take over. 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Apache defense is going to have to come up big here. Warriors already lead this 21-14. They'd like a chance to get this into the end zone before the end of the half, where Pottsville will get the ball to begin the third quarter. Warriors back in their wing tee. Schluterman under center. They're going to give it on the wing back around reverse. Sanders turns upfield, is into Apache territory at the 35 to the 30 to the 29-yard line. Late penalty flag may add on to this.
Yep. Let's see what it's going to be called, Steve.
Spot the ball at the 32.
Horse collar.
Horse collar tackle. That's going to move the ball 15 yards closer with 24 seconds left to go.
My goodness.
That hurt. Ball will be at the 17-yard line. First down and 10. 24 seconds left to go in the half. Well, the Apache defense needs to get a stop here. Warriors have busted out of the tee. They send 2 wideouts to each side of the formation. Quarterback Schluterman in the pistol. Back to pass, looking right the whole way. Throws it up for his man, and it's going to be incomplete in the end zone. Good coverage in the end zone by the Apache defense. Aiden Sanders was the intended receiver. Second down and 10. I believe that was Kai Mahan in coverage. Good play by Mahan. He had man-to-man coverage, and he stayed with his guy the whole way and able to knock the ball down in the end zone. It's going to be second down. (21-14) Lamar with the lead. They want more. Again, they have 2 wideouts on each side of the formation. Now they bring Sanders in motion. They give it to him. He's going to turn the corner at the 20 and then driven out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Good pursuit by the Apache defense.
Yeah, that was Caleb Stancil.
That was Stancil again, yep.
Yeah.
So that play's actually going to lose a yard.
Maybe one more play, Steve, with 6 seconds.
Yeah, I suspect this is going to go to the end zone. Question is, do you roll back and play coverage, or do you bring somebody on the blitz?
Well, they're going to add some more time to the 10 seconds instead of 6.
Okay. Well, I still don't think you're going to get 2 plays here. You might. We'll see. Big play coming. Basically 3rd down and 18, because I don't think the Warriors are going to have time to do anything else. They do still have 2 timeouts, though. So if you got down quickly and called a timeout, or if you ran a running play and called a quick timeout, Cal in the backfield, watch a draw coming here as the Apaches show blitz. Snap on the way. Schluterman back to pass over the middle and overthrows everyone on a crossing route. That play took 4 seconds, and the Warriors are going to have a 4th down try at the end zone. Timing a little bit off on that one.
It was, Steve, but, man, we need to stop here.
There were a couple of receivers coming open, but the ball was already on the way. The Apache defense forced Schluterman to throw it a little bit early, and Coach Jones is going to take a timeout here. 6 seconds left in the half. Lamar 21, Pottsville 14. We're back in 30 seconds.
At Van Horn Welding, every project starts with hard work and pride in what we build. Our licensed team combines experience and teamwork to bring strong ideas to life. From big jobs to small details, we put care into every weld, every cut, every connection. Because we're more than a company. We're a family right here in Arkansas, serving our neighbors with skill, honesty, and commitment. Van Horn Welding, building strength, building community.
Big opportunity here for the Warriors. Big play coming for the Apache defense. Basically, it's 4th down and 17. With 6 seconds left to go, the Warriors will definitely not have time to run 2 plays, I'm pretty sure. Although that last play only took 4 seconds. Schluterman has been very impressive in his first start as a varsity quarterback for the Warriors. Well, they've got 3 more years of him, or 2 more years of him. Wow. So here we go. 1 wide out to the right. 2 wide outs to the left. They do have a wing back on the formation. Watch him on a post route. Schluterman takes the snap, looks right the whole way. Fade route to the right side for Redding. And Redding had it, and the Apaches knocked it away in the end zone, and that will do it. Good coverage in the end zone by the Apaches. I think that might have been Noah Metcalf down there to knock it away. At the end of the first half of play, the Lamar Warriors lead the Pottsville Apaches 21-14. We're back in a minute.
Arkansas, it's time. Dirks is crushing it in the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights $1 million stadium renovation. Scan the QR code right now and vote like your school depends on it, because it does. Vote daily through October the 24th, and let's light up Arkansas athletics. Dirks is in first place. Let's keep them there.
A house isn't a home until you live a life there. I mean, home is those movie nights, they're the game days, they're the rush to school. It's really where the memories are made. And I have spent my entire adult life right here in the River Valley because I believe that this is the greatest area in the greatest state, and I'm blessed to help families put roots down here. I'm Tyler Riley with River Valley Realty, and whether you're buying or selling, let's do it together, and let's go Apaches.
As you see the state-qualified Apache tennis team on the field, they, along with the rest of the fans on senior night, have been entertained by a 21-14 Pottsville Apache ball game with the Lamar Warriors. Unfortunately, it is the Warriors who lead this game 21-14. After, you bring a sophomore quarterback in to fill in, and you think, well, the offense is going to sputter. It's been far from that, hadn't it, Jim?
Steve, it's been nothing but fireworks, man. Schluterman, Steve, he has come to play, and he is making the most of his opportunity.
Lamar got on the board first with 6:02 left to go in the first quarter. Warriors had an 11-play, 62-yard drive with a 3-yard touchdown by the running back Aiden Sanders. The point after touchdown was good. Warriors led 7-0. Teams exchanged punts, and then Pottsville got the ball with about 3 minutes left in the quarter. They were able to come up with an 8-play, 39-yard touchdown march by the Apaches, a 9-yard touchdown run by Kagan Jones, and the Apaches point after by Mateo Sacristian made it a 7-7 ball game. But not for long. On their next drive, the Warriors went 6 plays, 64 yards, a 44-yard touchdown pass from sophomore quarterback Karsten Schluterman to his favorite target, Hunter Redding, and with the point after, the Warriors led it 14-4. Teams exchanged punts. The only problem was Lamar blocked the Apache punt. Warriors took over at the 36-yard line of the Apaches, and it only took one play for Schluterman to hit Aiden Sanders for the 36-yard touchdown pass. With a point after, it was 21-14. Credit the Apache defense, though, right at the end of the half. Warriors had the ball down at the 17-yard line of the Apaches, and the Pottsville defense able to hold them out. We'll see if that doesn't turn out to be a big play. Jim, your thoughts on the half?
Steve, what a ball game. I mean, you said it. They come in with a sophomore quarterback to his first start in varsity football, and Schluterman has just played lights out for his Warriors, making the most of the opportunity that young man's been given, and he has showed up tonight to play. Pottsville, on the other hand, I know we've given up 21, but defense has been playing hard. Not only are defense playing hard, our offense is looking pretty good. We just got to, the block punt got us. And then after that, we just gave them great field position, and they took advantage of it.
All right, at the half, Warriors 21, Apaches 14. We'll come back with second half action in just a matter of minutes. I'm Stephen Glenn at John Needham Stadium. So long for just a little while. Well, the rain has arrived in Pottsville. It started raining just about the end of quarter number 2 as it was winding down. I started seeing some umbrellas breaking out into the stands here, and now it's settled into kind of a slow, steady rain. I do have an umbrella. It's in my car. So that's what's going to do me just a whole lot of good. Very good first half of football. All the Apaches come up on the short end of a moment of the 21-14 game score. This Warrior offense has really looked good under the quarterback work of Karsten Schluterman. I don't think he runs the option as well as Eli Jones did. They were predominantly a running team with Eli at the quarterback spot, but Schluterman can really throw the ball around. He's made several passes that were just absolutely right on target. We do have a score update from 4A conference play. You remember how much fun we had playing Ozark? Well, Dardanelle's having even more fun. The Ozark Hillbillies leading the Sand Lizards by a score of 22-9. That game, is that at the half?
Yeah, third quarter.
Third quarter score, 22-9. That game's in Ozark, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we were talking about that with the folks in the press box there. Boy, that'll throw things into a tizzy in the conference, won't it?
It will. Look, I'm excited. I told Dardanelle fans in a stream this week, look out for Skolarski. That young man can run the football very well, and it looks like he's doing it tonight.
Well, yeah, and then he's also got a good hand in that fullback at number 0. Skolarski against us had 150-something yards, but the fullback had 130-something. So they've got a running tandem that, they could just line up and run it right at you. And, in fact, that's where Lamar had their success against Dardanelle. So the Warriors showed the way to go, and so far Ozark has made it work, but there's still a lot of time left in that game. And anytime you've got a Vega running quarterback in Dardanelle, you can score points in a hurry.
Yeah, you can't count them out at all, Steve.
So we are at halftime. It's about to wind down here. No halftime performance because of the rainy conditions. Reed instruments and woodwind instruments don't react well to water. I don't know a lot about band, but I do know that that doesn't work out so good. But the plus to that is, if you look down at the band stands down there that's covered, it's about full of fans. These Apache fans are no dummies. Unlike me, who left my umbrella in the vehicle. Brother Jim, welcome back. What do you think about the first half?
Well, you want me to go get your umbrella?
Well, no, I'd rather have a cheeseburger if you want to know the truth.
Well, I could have done that too, Steve, but I promise you, when it quits raining, I'll go get your umbrella.
Yeah. I'll make it to the car about the time it quits raining, so yeah, we'll see. So I'm wondering, with the rain like this, Pottsville likes to throw the football a lot, but this is a steady rain that doesn't show any signs of letting up. It's got to be hard to throw the football around, I would think.
Well, I'm just thinking of CCR right now. I want to know, have you ever seen
the rain? Yep. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
B.J. Thomas.
Yeah, I'm showing my age there, aren't I?
Yeah.
He did a lot of contemporary Christian music toward the end of his singing career.
He sure did.
Mm-hmm. And just like the guy who's – okay, I'll stop.
No, you sound good, brother. Keep going.
What else we got here as the Warriors start to kick off? Smoky Mountain rain, it keeps on falling.
Yeah, I'm Ronnie Millsap.
Yeah, I don't do Ronnie Millsap so well. All right, the Warriors going to kick things off here to get me to shut up, which is probably a good thing. Low line drive kick's going to be taken by Jones on the bounce at the 15. Return up the hash to the 20. Hits open field at the 35. One man to beat, and they are going to catch him just short of midfield, but a good return by Kagan Jones. And the Apaches are going to set up with very good field position.
Hard run that time by number 4. Wow.
Might have been a touchdown-saving tackle by Aiden Sanders, who, oh, by the way, kicked the ball off and has a couple of touchdowns on this game. He's getting his money's worth tonight, isn't he?
He is.
All right, Apaches will take over 1st and 10. They'll start at their own 48-yard line after a good return. Trips to the right side. Wide side left is open. No wide out there. Now they bring Kagan Jones in motion. They're going to give it straight ahead. Good ball handling by the Apaches, moving the ball up the left side across the 49 to the 48-yard line. Stansel, the ball carrier, sure-handed, and picks up 6.
Yeah, good hard run that time by Caleb Stansel. I was talking to his uncle and aunt. I was talking to Mike Ward, and his wife, parents of Jeremy Ward, and they were talking about how great a game that number 25 is having tonight.
Slot to the left side, second down, let's call it 2nd and 5. Long 4 or short 5, take your choice. Out of the pistol, Stancil the running back, and he's going to get the handoff coming right, spins through one tackle to the 42 to the 41-yard line. Tackle is finally made by Grady Marvel, but first down run by Caleb Stancil.
I'm going to tell you, Steve, those holes are opening because of number 58, Landon Majors, man. I mean, he's putting a helmet on a white jersey and driving them back.
Also good blocking on the right side by Blake Finley, number 73, opening up some holes for the Apaches.
You bet. Shout out to the O-line.
Trips to the right, open field left. 1st and 10 for the Apaches at the Warrior 41. Again, they're going to give it to Stancil. He's going to turn the corner at the 35. Upfield outside of the numbers to the 25 and out of bounds at the 24-yard line. First down run by the Apaches.
Yeah. Well, Steve, that's what we needed to do here in this, getting the ball to begin the third quarter of play, run time off this clock, but get it in the end zone. Let's tie this thing up.
19-yard gain to the 23. That'll make it an 18-yard gain for Caleb Stancil. First down and 10 from the 18. 2 wideouts to the left. A wing to the right side of the formation, or a stand-up tight end, if you will. They're going to go straight ahead. Stancil sees a hole, cuts left, gets inside the 15 to the 10. Still fighting his way down to the 4-yard line. Stancil picking up yards and chunks behind good blocking, and then getting more on his own for an Apache first down. Stormont making the tackle down at the 5-yard line to be 1st and goal to go from the 5.
Wow.
I don't know a lot about football to tell you exactly what adjustments Coach Jones made at the half, but so far so good, right? 21-14 Lamar with a lead. The Apaches knocking on the door, though. 1st and goal from the 5. Stancil in the pistol. They're going to give it to him straight ahead. He gets to the 4, fights to the 3, spins to the 2, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville. Caleb Stancil into the end zone.
Yeah, feed that monster. Woo!
5-yard touchdown run by Stancil. In fact, that whole drive was brought to you by Caleb Stancil.
Stancil and Company.
Stancil and Company with some great blocking.
You bet.
Now on to attempt the point after touchdown. Sarkristan Mateo. And the play is going to be stopped. Did Lamar jump again? They did.
They did.
That's the second time they've done that. So I hear the crowd yelling, "Go for dos." And they're going to. Half the distance to the goal. Give it to Caleb Stancil, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
See, that's with 10-12 left to go in the third quarter.
Well, this is a gutsy call here, Steve. But it's raining. It's wet. We haven't had a lot of luck this year kicking a point after touchdown. So let's see what we can do here.
Tyson Thacker, the back of the backfield, behind the quarterback. Thacker is going to get the give. He's going to go straight ahead and run right into 3 Warriors, and they're going to hold. Boy, Pottsville has really struggled on 2-point conversion plays, and they don't come up with anything there. 10-12 left to go. Quarter number 3. Lamar 21, Pottsville 20. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
Every project starts with hard work and pride in what we build. Our licensed team combines experience and teamwork to bring strong ideas to life. From big jobs to small details, we put care into every weld, every cut, every connection. Because we're more than a company. We're a family right here in Arkansas, serving our neighbors with skill, honesty, and commitment. Van Horn Welding, building strength, building community.
Warrior defensive line comes up big on the 2-point conversion, and that will leave them with the slimmest of leads over the Apaches, 21-20. With 10-12 to go in the third quarter, that was a 5-play, 52-yard touchdown march by the Apaches. We'll see how Lamar answers. Deep kick by Pineda. Boy, he got all of that one, didn't he? That ball bounced into the end zone. Warriors returning it. Can you do that? I guess so. Return across the 18 to the 19-yard line. Good coverage by the Apaches to pin the Warriors deep.
Yeah, that was number 10. I believe that was Kaufman along with Ashmore, number 3.
Yep, and good coverage. I guess because the ball was touched outside of the end zone, they had to go back and cover it. I saw the referee throw something there where the ball hit, and it was outside. So I'm thinking that's what happened. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line, 10:06 left to go. Third quarter, Warriors by 1, their first offensive possession of this half. Schluterman, the quarterback, they're back in the wing tee. Cowell, the fullback. They're going to bring an motion man right to left. They're going to give it on the trap play, only the Apaches were not trapped. Cowell, the ball carrier, he's met right at the line of scrimmage. Well, you can see the defense is really fired up.
They are. You got Stansel and Mitchell.
Yep.
My goodness.
Yep. Well, we've called Mitchell's name a bunch tonight, haven't we?
We have, man. He's playing lights out, too.
I'm going to say no gain on the play right at the 19-yard line, 2nd and 10 as the rain continues to fall. This field does drain very well, but a wet football is still a wet football. From the wing tee on the 2nd down play. Play looked funny, but the quarterback Schluterman's going to keep it. He's going to turn the corner at the 20, up the right sideline across the 28 to the 29-yard line. Schluterman, this is, I think, either the first or second time he's kept it on the read option. And Apache player slow getting up.
Yeah, I think it's number 18. I believe that is.
That's Eli Morris.
Yep.
Morris made the tackle, but he's up. He's going to stay in the game, though. Pickup of 10 on the play will move it out to the 31-yard line. So actually pickup of 11 on the first down run. 21-20, Warriors by a point. Coming up on 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wing T with one wide out to the left. The play is coming to the left. They're going to try to turn the corner with Sanders at the 35. Gets across the 40 to the 42, maybe the 43-yard line. Caleb Stansel making the tackle. The Warriors are going to pick up another first down. They're finding something here on the running game. Second straight pickup of 12 yards going outside. They ran the fullback trap right ahead. Pottsville stoned that. And then the last 2 plays, the quarterback and one of the wingbacks has been able to get outside to pick up yards. 1st and 10 Warriors. They're at the Apache 45 or just short of it. They're going to try Cowell again. And again, the Apaches stack up the middle and stop that play right in its tracks.
Yeah, you had Eli Morris, Steve, come out of the game. He was hobbling a little bit, and I think he's getting stretched out right now.
I want to say Braden Gaines was the first man there to make the stop on that play, along with Aiden Gaines. From the 45-yard line, they did pick up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Warriors. Cowell, the single running back, 2 wings and a wide out to the right side. Play fake back to pass Schluterman. He's looking for a home run ball, double coverage, and the Apaches knock it away at the last second. I believe that was Kagan Jones who got a hand on that football.
Yeah, you had number 3 and you had number 4.
Keaton Ashmore and Kagan Jones in coverage, and they played that very well. They only had one man going into the pattern, so you didn't have to worry about who to cover. And still, that was a good throw. If Jones hadn't got a hand on that, that could have been a big play. Intended receiver was Hunter Redding. Well, Schluterman threw that ball about 60 yards without very little effort, to look like. 3rd down and 9. Back to the wing tee. Motion to the short side of the field. They're going to try that wing back reverse, and that's going to be Sanders turning the corner at the 45, ahead of the 47, driven out of bounds at the 49. It's going to bring up 4th and 5, as that's short of first down yardage.
So, Steve, what did they do here?
Well, I would think they're going to go for this. 21-20, Lamar by 1. Again, they could play the field position game. They could try to pin the Apaches deep, and on a rainy night, that might not be such a bad idea, but the Warriors playing for their playoff life tonight. They lose this game, and I don't think they have a path to get into postseason, so they're going to roll the dice on 4th and 5 from their own 49. They're going to go with that wing reverse. Apaches string it out well, and turning the corner is going to be Corday Green, but he's going to be tackled short of the line to gain at the 47-yard line.
Defense comes up big. One of the guys leading the tackle is Kai Mahan, number 2.
Eli Morris also there on the hit. And a good job by the linebacking crew spreading that out. That's how you stop that reverse. So the Warriors turn it over on downs. The Apache offense, I believe, will have some offensive momentum. They'll take over at their own 48-yard line, 1st and 10. With 7:38 to go in the third quarter. Court Johnson, the quarterback. Wing on the left side, one wide out to the right. The slot formation, they give it straight ahead. Stansel makes one man miss, spins inside the 50 down to the 48-yard line. Warriors try to hold him up to try to steal the ball away, and Stansel just keeps grinding the legs forward. He's going to pick up almost 6.
Yeah, man, out there on that Apache logo, Steve, it looked like a bulldozer, man.
That was a lot of tough fighting going on. Rain continues to fall at John Needham Stadium. Pottsville trails by 1, 21-20. Keaton Ashmore comes wide to the near side. Slot is also on the near side of the formation. Short side left. Johnson takes the shotgun snap, gives it to Stansel. He has running room across the 40, hits the 35 to the 34-yard line. This time, good yardage over the left side of the offensive line. And another first down for the Apaches.
Man, I love to see that young man pouring it all out tonight on senior night.
First and 10 for Pottsville. Nose of the football right at the 35. Again, last word we had from Ozark, the Hillbillies were leading the Sand Lizards 22-9. We'll try to follow that as best we can. Trips to the right side. Short side left is the open side of the formation. Court Johnson straight back, looking for the post pattern, and it's going to be knocked away. Somebody ran the wrong route. There were 2 Apaches in the same place, and that allowed the Warriors to get 4 guys in coverage, and it falls incomplete. I don't know the playbook, so I don't know who went to the wrong spot, but you don't generally want 2 receivers that close together. Makes it too easy for the defense to cover it. 21-20, Warriors by a single point. They are battling to keep the lead. The Apaches would like to flip the lead in their favor. The Apaches have yet to lead this game tonight on senior night. 2nd and 10. They bring Jones in motion. They're going to give it to Stansel. Hits open field at the 25, to the 20, a race to the end zone of the corner. Stansel's going to win it for the touchdown. Caleb Stansel just outran the secondary. Green able to push him out of bounds, but Stansel outran him to get into the end zone from 35 yards out, and the Apaches do take the lead.
A question here, do you line up and try to go for 2?
I wouldn't, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Caleb Stansel with a nice touchdown run.
Well, if you're going to line up and go for 2, I think you leave number 25 in the ballgame.
Well, I'm thinking so, too. They are going to go for 2, by the way. Is that Kagan Jones in the backfield?
It is, number 4.
Kagan Jones, the eye back behind the quarterback in the pistol. They're going to give it to Jones. He's going to have a huge hole to the left, and he's going to be into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Your new score after the 2-point conversion, Pottsville 28, Lamar 21. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
Supporting the Pottsville Apaches all season long, Smooth Running, Heating and Air, E&F Roofing, Fleet Tire, Point S Tire and Auto Service, The Granite Shop, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, Van Horn Welding, and Tyson Foods, Metcalf Trucking, and Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Pottsville Apaches have their first lead of this ball game, 28-21, after a 4-play, 47-yard touchdown drive. The last 35 of it coming on Caleb Stansel's carry in the foot race to the end zone. The 2-point conversion give to Kagan Jones, and the Apaches now back on pace. 28-21, they lead it. Pineda again gets into a good kick at the 15-yard line. The return to the right side by Green gets across the 25 to the 29 and then stacked up at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, I believe that was Kai Mahan, number 2 on the tackle, along with another Apache. I couldn't get that number.
So we have 6:07 to play. Quarter number 3. So the Dardanelle Sand Lizards are making a comeback in Ozark. You knew they would. What was the score there? 22 to
17.
22-17.
Dardanelle also has the ball right now.
From their own 27, the Warriors back in their wing tee. They're going to give it to Cal. Going over the left guard across the 30 to the 31-yard line. That's Cal's what they want to do for the Warriors. He picks up 4 yards, almost 5. They want to go 4 yards in a cloud of turf.
Well, Steve, the rain is really coming down now. I don't know if you can see it on the live stream or not, but it's a good, steady rain.
2nd down and 6. They're going to give Cal a pickup of 4. The Apaches crowd the line. They've got 9 men in the box, daring the Warriors to run. Green's going to try to turn the corner, and he is met across the 31. The Apaches' defense comes down the line, but Green fighting up the right sideline across the 35. I think they're going to mark him out of bounds at the 35. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Yeah, I was wondering where they were going to spot that, Steve. It looked like he kind of fell for it, but I think he stepped out of bounds.
3rd down and 4 yards for the Warriors. They are at their own 45-yard line. From the wing tee and wide out to the right side, that's Redding. 3rd down and 4 play. Schluterman takes the snap. They're going to give it to Cal, and Cal is going to be met right at the exchange. Maybe got a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. Pottsville has defended that quick trap play very, very well.
Steve, they have, and, well, we need to stop here. You're talking about a big momentum change. This will do it.
Ball is at the 36-yard line. The Warriors have to get it across the 38. 4th down and about 2 yards. Quarterback Schluterman under center from the wing tee. And they're going to toss it, and turning the corner first. It didn't get to the 1st down. I thought it was going to be 1st down yardage, and Kai Mahan came in and slammed the door on that play. It'll be Pottsville's ball.
Steve, there's been a lot of great plays by this Pottsville Apache defense all night long, but that right there was probably the play of the game. My goodness, Kai Mahan coming in from safety, putting a nail in the coffin there. Woo!
Yeah, I thought for sure that Warrior running back was going to have the 1st down, and then Mahan came flying in and knocked him backwards. Well, you talk about stopping forward momentum. From the 37, 1st and 10, out of the offset eye. They're going to toss it to Jones. Jones is going to try to turn the corner. It's not going to matter. Penalty flag comes flying in, and I think that was a hold on the Apaches.
Yeah.
Yep, I even saw that one. No complaint on that one. So that'll back the Apaches up. 4:55 to go. We are in the 3rd. Well, how about some giant kudos to the Apache cheerleading staff? They're still down there. The young ladies are cheering like crazy on a rainy night. That can't be fun. And they've got some windsuits on, but even then it's going to be a little bit cold, I would think.
Yeah, I don't know what the temp is now. I know right at the game time it was like 59 degrees, and I'm sure it's a little bit cooler now with the rain.
4th and 15, counter give to Jones, makes one man miss at the 41, fights forward to the 39. On the counter play, Lamar actually played that very, very well. Big number 74 for the Warriors, Gage Goodman, kind of blew that play up for a short gain. Ball's at the 39-yard line.
58 degrees, Steve, and rain.
Which makes it feel even cooler. 2nd down and 13 for the Apaches. Trips left, one wide out to the right. They're looking for the pass over the middle. It's going to be complete and then incomplete at the 30-yard line. What football is hard to grab onto.
It is.
That's the That's the only drawback to a passing offense in the rain. That slick football is very difficult to corral.
Yeah, that was Ashmore, the attendant receiver, but he had to go up high for it, but just couldn't find the handle.
3rd down and long. Boy, that holding penalty really put the damper on this drive so far. Spread the field out and give it to Stansel on a draw. I don't know that we have a straight draw in the offense, but
that or skinny post.
Yeah, skinny post. I always like that. Offset I formation, 2 running backs in the backfield. And they are going to run the option. Court's going to turn the corner at the 35 and then brought down at the 34-yard line. Court Johnson, the ball carrier. Green made the stop. It's going to be well short of first down yardage. The Apaches are going to have a decision to make here. We have an Apache player down right at the 40-yard line as well.
I can't see who that is. That's number 4. It's Jones.
Yeah, Kagan Jones. Wonder if he re-injured that arm again. Looks like that's what he's holding.
Yeah.
Timeout on the field. Pottsville will have a 4th down here. 4:04 remaining in the ball game's 3rd quarter. Pottsville leading at 28-21. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
Since its Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desert, d3autosales.com.
Well, Kagan Jones is up and coming off the field under his own power. We think they were looking at his knee, and he did make it to the sideline with a noticeable limp, but he was under his own power. This is probably one of those situations with 4th down and 8, you really don't have a choice. You're out of field goal range on a rainy night, and unless you hit a punt perfectly, you give them the ball at a really good spot. So we're going to see they empty the backfield. Now they bring a motion man from left to right. They're going to give it on the sweep, and that's going to be met at the 38, the 37-yard line. Metcalf, the ball carrier, but that's going to fall short. It's going to be Warrior ball. Again, though, I think that's probably the only decision you can make there.
Yeah.
So the Warriors defense gets the turnover on downs. We've had 3 of those in this 3rd quarter. 3:54 to go in the 3rd. Pottsville leads it 28-21. Warriors have it at their own 32-yard line for the 1st and 10. They're going to give it. They're going to try to turn the corner on the wing reverse. Green is met right at the line of scrimmage, spins away from one tackler. May have picked up a yard between the hash and the numbers, but the Apache defense chased that down. Yeah. Now we have a late penalty flag coming in.
Steve, there was 10, and I mean 10 black jerseys on that tackle. 10.
Pottsville called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty.
And I'm sure there was probably something said amongst those 10.
Yeah, and I don't think it was nice play.
It probably wasn't. Especially it hurts you here.
Yes, it does. That play was stopped for a gain of a yard, and they're going to get 15 yards and a 1st down out of it.
Yeah, you got to keep your cool, guys.
Then you add on the penalty, should come out to about the 48-yard line.
If they say something to you, say, that's okay, I'll see you in 15 seconds. I'll be back in 15 seconds.
You know where to find me.
That's right, yeah.
All right, Warriors catch a break there on the unsportsmanlike conduct call. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 48. They're bound and determined to get this corner turned to the near side. Sanders does at midfield to the Apache side of the field, the 45 to the 44-yard line. Pushed out of bounds by Caleb Stansel, but that's going to be another Warrior 1st down.
Yeah, they're moving the chain, Steve, and just a good hard run that time by number 14 for the Lamar Warriors.
Aiden Sanders has a couple of touchdowns in this game. He has kind of been their big offensive weapon. Ball is going to be at the 40-yard line. Well, the nose of the football just short of the 40. 1st and 10. Pottsville leads by a touchdown, 28-21.
Yeah.
2:53 to go in the third. The third quarter has been mostly controlled by the Apaches, but the Warriors have put together their best drive so far, aided by an Apache penalty. Open field to the wide side right. Motion man right to left. Play fake. Schluterman bootlegs to the right. Now he's going to keep it. He's going to have running room across the 40, the 35, up the right sideline to the 30-yard line. I think he's going to have first down yardage.
Steve, it's hard to believe that young man's a sophomore.
Well, he's a good one, isn't he?
He is. My goodness. It's going to be scary if you got him another 2 years.
The thinking was maybe he didn't run the option quite as well as Eli Jones, but 2 carries in this second half would lead you to believe otherwise. From the 30, 1st and 10, Warriors, they started this drive at their own 32. Out of the wing tee, Stormont in at a wing. They're going to come to the near side again. Sanders turns the corner at the 30, up the left hash to the 28 to the 27-yard line. Connor Mitchell with the stop for the Apaches. Pick up his 3 on the play. That's what the Warrior offense wants to do, though. They're happy picking up 3 yards of carry. Pick up enough 3 yards of carry, and the ball ends up in the end zone. Hunter Redding splits out wide to the right, short side left. On the wing tee, left wing is Tillman Stormont. He comes in motion. They're going to go to the right. Cowell, the ball carrier. He has running room across the 25 to the 22 to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to bring up 3rd and 1, Steve.
Kai Mahan making the stop for the Apaches. Ball is at the 26. No, that's not right. At the 21. The pickup was 6. Warriors have to get the ball to the 20 for the first down. 3rd down and short. Cowell the only back in the backfield, and we have whistles, and Pottsville's going to take a timeout. Timeout on the field with 1:38 left to go in the third quarter. Pottsville leads 28-21, back in 30 seconds.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
While I have a second, I want to mention that the officials for tonight's game, their normal yellow penalty markers are pink as they promote Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I see the Apache cheerleaders have pink bows in their hair. I suspect the Warrior cheerleaders do also. And Brother Jim has a pink wristband on. Do you have the plays on that?
Yes, I do. Actually, Steve, I'm just waiting for Coach to call me out of the press box and onto the field.
So we congratulate and say kudos to everyone involved in helping to raise breast cancer awareness. Straight ahead, Cowell, you thought he'd probably go right up the middle to the 20-yard line. I think they're going to give him to the 19. Well, I thought he had first down yardage. Yeah, he does. They actually spot the ball right at the 20. Lamar did not get a really great spot that time. But they do have the first down. 1:25 to go in the third quarter. 28-21, Pottsville with the lead. Both of these teams need a win to keep playoff hopes alive. A loss would not necessarily eliminate the Apaches. It would Lamar. 1st and 10 from the 20. Again, they're going to try to turn the corner, but nothing doing this time. That time, Kagan Jones had seen the play enough. Green tried to turn the corner, and Jones dropped him for a loss of about 6.
Yeah.
Back to the 25-yard line.
Kegman hit him hard, too, man. It's good to see Jones up and back at it.
Yeah, he pursued that play very well, so I don't think the knee is bothering him very much. 2nd down and 15. Boy, that was a big defensive play, too, to drive them backwards on the plus side of the field. And they're going to break out of the wing tee. They're going to send slots on both sides of the field. Cal only back in the backfield. They're going to give it to him. He has a blocker. Gets inside the 24 to the 21-yard line, and then stacked up at the 21. It's going to bring up second down and about 11, and that may do it for the quarter. Connor Mitchell making another stop at the 21-yard line. Now, the Warriors may try to get this play off. They have slot formation. Now the officials blow it dead. After 3 quarters of play, Pottsville Apaches 28, Lamar Warriors 21. We're back after this 1-minute timeout.
Every project starts with hard work and pride in what we build. Our licensed team combines experience and teamwork to bring strong ideas to life. From big jobs to small details, we put care into every weld, every cut, every connection. Because we're more than a company. We're a family right here in Arkansas, serving our neighbors with skill, honesty, and commitment. Van Horn Welding, building strength, building community. Hey Arkansas, it's time. Dirks is crushing it in the T-Mobile Friday Night 5G Lights $1 million stadium renovation. Scan the QR code right now and vote like your school depends on it, because it does. Vote daily through October the 24th, and let's light up Arkansas athletics. Dirks is in first place. Let's keep them there.
Got a score update for you folks.
I have to turn the microphone on.
Oh, sorry. Score update for you folks. Ozark went up 28-23. Got a ball game there.
So back and forth they go at Hillbilly Stadium. Here, it's also back and forth. Pottsville leads at 28-21. Warriors deep in Apache territory at the 15-yard line, but they've got a third down and 11. Actually, they're at the 21-yard line on the 3rd and 11. They're going to roll the pocket to the right, over the middle, and it is complete at the 5-yard line. What a throw and catch. Pass complete. Completion to Corday Green for the first down. The Apaches had good coverage, but just another outstanding throw by Schluterman.
Yeah, Steve, the defensive back was right there on that receiver. I mean, he couldn't have played it any better, but what a throw, what a catch.
Corday Green used his body to screen out the Apache defender and make the catch. That's hard to do on a rainy night. First and goal to go from the 5 for the Warriors. They're going to keep it with the quarterback Schluterman. He has one man to beat at the goal line. Did he get in? No signal. No, Schluterman did not get there. He was stopped right at the goal line. There is a flag on the play. That may be on the Warriors. Yeah, that penalty is on Lamar. Boy, good play right at the goal line, and I want to say that was Gavin Surratt that made the stop. Surratt got in there and stood him up right at the end line. The penalty would have waved off the touchdown nonetheless, but you don't know that that's coming. So the penalty will move the ball out to the 15-yard line on the 10-yard mark-off. First and goal to go from the 15. The Warriors break out of the tee again. Pottsville shows blitz. They bring it, and they are going to get the quarterback for a loss on the play. That was Gavin Surratt.
Yeah. Yes, sir, Gavin Surratt.
Gavin Surratt showed blitz, timed it perfectly. Loss is going to be back to the 24-yard line.
If there was a time to call that blitz, Steve, that was it.
Funny how often seniors come up big on senior night, isn't it?
Absolutely, man. They're playing lights out.
Second and goal from the 23. We're in the fourth quarter. Pottsville leads at 28-21. Warriors looking for a potential tying touchdown. Double slot formation, straight drop back. Looking left is Schluterman. Now rolling left is Schluterman. He's going to have to run with it, and he gets hammered out of bounds on the far side. Was that Trig Kaufman that hit him?
Well, no, it was Ben Helton, number 12.
Ben Helton got in there and made the stop. Number 12, what a big hit.
Ben Helton said, welcome to John Needham Stadium.
Yeah, welcome to the game. Glad you made the trip from Johnson County.
Yeah, woo.
That was a lot of work to pick up a yard.
That made my head hurt.
Oh, boy. Oh, Ben. And it was a legal hit. He was still in bounds. He hadn't headed out. 3rd and goal to go from the 23. Schluterman takes the snap. Cowell back in to protect. The blitz gets around him. Schluterman's going to get sacked back at the 33-yard line.
Surratt.
Tackle made by the Apaches. Tyson Thacker came on the blitz. You know what? Cowell does a lot of things very well, but picking up blitzes is not one of them.
Nope.
They actually just ran right past him. Loss is back to the 32-yard line. 4th and goal to go. Well, from here, it would be, 30, 32, 39, be a 49-yard field goal. So in rainy conditions, you don't think that's coming. Warriors going to go for it here. Cowell sets up on the right side, and the Warriors start too quickly to go down the field. Cason Humphrey jumped too soon on the right side of the formation, I believe. Now they're going to pick up the flag. There was a timeout. Okay, well, that's why. 9:50 left to go in the ball game. Timeout on the field. Pottsville 28, Warriors 21. Back after this 30-second timeout.
The Arkansas Sports Network Basketball Classic tips off January 3rd in Clinton. Some of the state's best teams. One unforgettable day of hoops. Don't wait. Secure your seats now before they're gone. Get your tickets for the ASN Basketball Classic at facebook.com/ARSportsNetHS and ARSportsNet. Or you can click the QR code at the bottom of the screen.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales, and I say to myself, there must be something special about this dealership, and it's their prices. You can get one of these vehicles right up here for not a lot of money, right? That's D3 Auto Sales in Desart, d3autosales.com.
Well, we talked a little bit earlier about the state success of the Pottsville tennis team. The Pottsville volleyball team also in state tournament action. They are in Wynn. That's a long drive.
Yep, that's going to be Tuesday, and they're going to be playing in the state tournament. And Wynn is, like you said, it's a long drive.
You're not going to walk it. Hey, we wish the volleyball team the best of luck in their pursuit of a state championship. 4th down and goal from the 31. Schluterman back to pass, under pressure, and he's going to be sacked. Sack made by Caleb Stansel back at the, where they're going to mark that at, the 42?
I believe they are, Steve.
Be careful on the celebration. You don't need a penalty here. So the Warriors had a 1st and goal to go at the Apache 5, and from there they lost all the way back to the 42, and the defense holds on down. Well, Steve, the defense came up big there.
Yeah, Steve, what we need now, we need some of that Mina magic where we control the ball and run out the clock here. A 9-minute drive. How about that?
That would be good from their own 43-yard line. And we have a timeout or a penalty flag.
A timeout.
I see a flag on the field, but a timeout was called first. Lamar was going to have a guy that wasn't going to get off the field is why they called that. So that's a smart play by Coach Jones. 9:43 remaining in this game. Pottsville with the momentum after a stop on defense. They lead at 28-21, and we're back in 30 seconds.
Has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Pottsville Apache offense would like to deliver some strong results here. They have a wing on the left side of the formation. 2 wideouts to the right. Coach Jones is on the field screaming at the white hat about something, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. That's not smart.
Well, he gave him a sideline warning, Steve.
Or did he just warn him? Okay.
Yeah, that's what he did. But if he does it again, he's going to be lit up for 15.
First and 10 for the Apaches at their own 43. They're going to hand it off to Jones. Kagan across the 45 to the 48 to the 49-yard line. Jones with a nice pickup before he's tackled by Tucker Williams of the Warriors. Pickup is 6 on the play to the 49. So a good start on the Apache drive. I think, yeah, 2nd down and 3 from midfield. The nose of the football right at midfield with 9 minutes to play in the game. Cord Johnson out of a pistol formation. They're going to give it to Jones. Starts left, sees running room to the right, reverses direction across the 48 to the 47-yard line. That play was designed to kick outside to the left. Kagan saw there was nothing there, so he reversed it to the right to pick up an Apache 1st and 10 at the 46.
Yeah, good job that time by Jones. Steve, there's so many of these players tonight, these seniors. I mean, man, they're just they got a different gear in them tonight, man, different speed.
But it has really shown in this 3rd and 4th quarter. Pottsville with the ball at the Warrior 46. They're going to try a reverse. Well, Pottsville gets away with a block in the back as the running back turns the corner across the 45 to the 43 to the 42-yard line. Kagan Jones with a nice gain on the play, and Pottsville got away with one.
Yeah, we got away with one, but Jones did a little spin move there. Picked up some good yardage.
Pickup of 3 on the play. Warrior was in position to make the tackle, and one of the Apache offensive linemen just laid on him from behind. And the official didn't see it. It turned out to a plus play for Lamar. If Coach Jones wasn't mad before, he is now. Wing on the right side of the formation. They're going to give it to Thacker, who gets across the 40, going to the right toward the hash. Tackled at the 39-yard line. Tyson Thacker with a nice gain.
Yeah, I like calling him Thumper, man, because he's a thumper.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Pickup of 3 on the play.
Thumper Thacker.
Thumper Thacker to the 39. 3rd down and 3. Pottsville with a 28-21 lead over Lamar. 7.5 left to go in the ball game. The Apache offense can grind this down and all but salt the win away. On the 3rd down play, Cord Johnson takes the snap. They give it to Stancil. Stancil with the 1st down, runs over a potential tackler at the 25-yard line. Now there's a penalty flag that comes in on this.
Yeah, I don't know what that flag is all about.
It was on the hit. Caleb Stancil knocked a defender out of the way, but the penalty flag came flying in when he did it. I thought it was legal to knock a defender out of your way.
Well, it is. I said, see what this is.
Warrior defense saying it's on Pottsville. Personal foul on the Warriors. I didn't see that. I'm not sure what they did, but it's a personal foul nonetheless.
Steve, it could have been some mouthing too.
They're going to mark off the full 15,
Boy,
so it happened outside of the 20. They're going to mark it down to the 4-yard line. The carry got it to the 20-yard line. And then it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 4 after the penalty. Stancil the single back in the backfield behind the quarterback Johnson. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 to the left. Johnson takes the snap, gives it to Stancil. Stancil met right at the line of scrimmage. Tucker Williams making the stop. He got some help by Grady Marvel. The play may have got back to the line of scrimmage. Then again, it may not. Timeout called with 6:56 left to go in the ball game. Pottsville leading the Warriors in the 4th quarter, 28-21, back in 30 seconds. So we are going to stay here. Equipment problems was the official timeout. Kagan Jones, the running back, he gets the handoff in the backfield, gets inside the 10 to the 9 to the 8 before he is tackled at the 8-yard line. 6:52 left to go in the ball game. Pickup of a yard on the play to the 8. 3rd down and goal to go.
Yeah, taking her time.
Yep, happy to let the clock run down. We'll be under 6.5 to play by the time this play is snapped. Jones lined up in the offset eye. The Warriors are kind enough to jump into the neutral zone.
Stancil is on the sideline, Steve. They're looking at him. I don't know if he's...
Well, the officials stopped play to have him come off the field, so the officials saw something he didn't like, and the officials are always going to make decisions based on player safety.
Yeah.
Ball is inside the 4-yard line, offset I formation again, 3rd down and goal from the 4, 2 wideouts to the right, open field left. They're going to give it to Thacker. He gets hit at the 3, falls forward into the end zone. Touchdown, Pottsville. Thacker, the ball carrier for the touchdown.
Good run by Tyson that time, and there's a flag, Steve, that I don't know if it's celebration, if that's what they did, but
yeah, I saw the penalty come in well after the play was over.
Yeah.
So the official is the white hat, picks up the flag and makes no call. So I guess there wasn't a penalty. Though the Apache is going to be on to attempt the point after kick. Sarkisian will get the kick on the way. It was a low snap in the ground, and Sarkisian had no chance on that one. The point after is no good. 6:07 left to go in the ball game. Pottsville 34, Lamar 21. We're back in just a moment.
Belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind. Offering over 115 undergraduate degree options, both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
8-play, 57-yard touchdown drive by the Apaches. The last 8 yards coming on a run by Tyson Thacker. With 6:07 to go in the game, the Pottsville Apaches have taken a 34-21 lead. So the penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. There was a penalty, and the Apaches had the option of taking it there or taking it on the kickoff, and they took it on the kickoff. So the Apaches will kick off from the 45. You would hope they would be able to pin Lamar deep or at least prevent any kind of a return. Pineda will be the kicker. His boot is a line drive kick that Lamar is going to watch go into the end zone. That's not bad. 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. It's hard to go 80 yards. 6:07 left to go in the ball game. The Apaches with a 34-21 lead. Now we're going to really see Schluterman throw the ball around, I would think.
Yeah, Steve, we will, and they're going to try to claw their way back in this ball game. I don't know if Stancil's going to make it back in the game or not. I don't know if it's, concussion protocol, but I know they've really been looking at him.
I'm pretty sure that's going to be the concern. Pottsville showing a cover 2 umbrella in the secondary. Schluterman's going to work out of the pistol formation. They're going to give it to Cal, who lost the handle on it, got it back, turns the corner, gets around the 23 to the 24-yard line before the tackle is made by Penn Helton. And at the moment, the Apaches will give Lamar all the 4-yard gains they want. Pottsville leads this game 34-21, 5:46 and counting left to go. 2nd down and 5 for the Warriors. 4 wideouts in the pattern. Schluterman with a play fake. Throw over the middle is going to be complete at the 35-yard line. Humphrey with the catch at the 35. The Apaches make the tackle right there. Tackle made by Eli Morris. Good to see him back into the game. To the 36-yard line on the 1st down pass. 1st down and 10 for the Warriors. Out of the gun. Schluterman being pursued by 2 Apache linemen, rolls to the left. He's going to pull it down and run himself all the way up the left sideline into the secondary. At the 30, they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Boy, Pottsville might have caught a break on that one because there was absolutely no pursuit on that. Schluterman almost with a home run hitting play still picks up a long first down run.
Kid's a sophomore. Good grief.
Yeah. Ball is going to be spotted out of bounds at the Apache 41-yard line. Pickup of 22 on the play for the first down run by Schluterman. 5 minutes left to go in the game. The Apaches lead at 34-21. Schluterman takes the snap. Play fake, rolls to his right, looking over the middle, has a man, and it's knocked away. Good play by the Apaches at the 20-yard line, almost an interception. Good coverage in the secondary by Kai Mahan, and now we've got another Apache player down.
I think he's cramping.
Mahan got a hand on the football as it got to the intended receiver, knocked it up in the air, and on the tip drill, Pottsville almost came up with it. Yeah, it is, I say it's a cramp. They were trying to stretch the leg out. Yeah, it's Kai Mahan who's going to make it to the sideline. I suspect he'll be back in. Second down and 10 from the 41-yard line. Warriors with the ball, trailing by a couple of touchdowns. 34-21, the Apaches lead it. 4:56 left to go in the ball game. Four wideouts in the formation. They bring Green in motion from left to right. Blitz coming, screen pass, complete at the 40-yard line. Let the Apaches stack that up for very little gain. That time the Apache pursuit was relentless.
Well, they were. Surratt was in there, number 34.
So was Kagan Jones. Maybe a pickup of 2 to the 38. 4:40 left to go. Apaches 34, Warriors 21. Again, 4 receivers will go into the pattern. Cowell will be in the backfield. They fake the give to him. Quarterback Schluterman keeps it, and he's going to be tackled right at the line of scrimmage. The Apaches read that perfectly. Lamar was hoping the Apaches are going to be dropping deep for a throw, and the linemen all stayed home on that play. Ball is going to be at the Apache 40-yard line. Loss of 2 on the play.
We had to call a timeout to get a player off the field.
Yep, 4th down and 9. Pottsville takes a timeout here. 4 minutes and 1 second remaining in the game. Pottsville leading Lamar 34-21. Back in 30 seconds.
A house is a home. Live a life there. I mean, home is those movie nights. They're the game days. They're the rush to school. It's really where the memories are made. And I have spent my entire adult life right here in the River Valley because I believe that this is the greatest area in the greatest state. And I'm blessed to help families put roots down here. I'm Tyler Riley with River Valley Realty, and whether you're buying or selling, let's do it together, and let's go Apaches.
So after the Pottsville timeout to allow a defender to get off the play, he was making his way to the sideline. It'll be 4th down. This may be the ball game as far as the Warriors are concerned. They have to convert on this 4th down and 9 if they want to keep their hopes alive. In fact, they have to convert here if they want to have any hope of making the postseason. Tough spot to be in, isn't it?
Yeah, Steve, it is, and let's see what happens.
4th and 9. Schluterman back to pass, rolling to his right, picks out a receiver. Pass is going to be complete at the 31-yard line. They may have the first down.
Let's see where
Humphrey
they spot this.
Caught it. Now where are they going to spot the ball down? They're going to mark it right at the 31-yard line. That's going to be right on top of the marker. They're going to say it is a Warrior first down. I kind of thought it was. Needed 9. That's exactly what they got.
That's just that out pattern, Steve. I mean, you go to where you need to be and hope the ball gets there. And it's a great throw, great catch on a rainy night.
3:40 to play in the game. Warriors 1st and 10. They're at the Apache 31. Play clock down to 5. They do get it away. Schluterman has the ball knocked away. Good job by the Apaches. Penn Helton coming on the blitz. And as Schluterman was ready to throw it, Helton just volleyball spiked it.
Well, he did. Good job there by Penn Helton.
2nd down and 10. The clock stops on the incompletion. 3:32 remaining in the game. 34-21. Pottsville with the lead. This isn't over yet, by the way. Schluterman out of the shotgun, takes the snap, looks right, throws it into the end zone, and it's knocked away in the secondary. Kai Mahan back into the game after the cramp, knocks that away. Agent Sanders was the intended receiver. It's going to be 3rd down from the 31. Warriors have already had one long conversion on 4th down. Right now, the Apaches are defensively not allowing anything deep. Or at least that's the plan. 2 wideouts to the left, 2 wideouts to the right. Schluterman in the backfield with Cowell. He's been a non-factor in this half. Schluterman back to pass. Flanker screen is going to be incomplete. Mahan was over there in coverage trying to hit Green, and I think he heard footsteps coming. 4th down. Ball is at the 31. They have to actually get the ball inside the 22, short of the 21. So 4th down at about 9.5. Well, the Warriors have one conversion on 4th down. Let's see if they get another one. The Apaches would prefer that not to happen. And a Warrior jumped offside. Yep. Humphrey was trying to anticipate the snap count. He started too soon. So they'll tack on 5 more yards to the 4th down play. Move it back to the 36. Fourth down and 15 from the 36-yard line. Schluterman takes the shotgun snap. Throws over the middle, and that's going to be knocked away in the secondary. Good coverage by the Apaches, and they're going to hold on 4th down and get the ball back again. And the Apaches can basically run this game out. Warriors have no timeouts. No, excuse me, the Warriors have 2 timeouts. Pottsville does not have any. But at the moment, that won't matter as the Apaches will take over 1st and 10. Hang on to the ball. You still with me over there, Jim?
I'm still here.
From the 36, after the defense again holds on downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times that's happened in the second half. 4 of those, the Apache defense. Draw play goes straight ahead to get the clock moving.
Yep. Big number 15 with
Tyson Thacker, the ball carrier. Lamar's going to use one of their 2 timeouts here.
Yeah, with Caleb Stansel out of the game, it looks like Thacker's going to probably carry the load now.
And we'll hope everything is okay with Caleb.
Yeah, me too, Steve. And no, you know, I'm over here. I'm getting all kind of messages from people wanting to know about the score because they know how important this game is to Pottsville. And so there's a lot of happy people watching right now, or I don't know if they're watching because they're texting me. But anyway.
Well, and let's see. The difference right now is 13, if my math is correct. And I think 13 is the maximum difference you can get as far as what happens in the postseason. You get maximum points for that, I think.
Yeah. So you want to keep that score, at least that score.
Right. Yeah, in fact, if you're Pottsville, what you'd like to do is just run it right down the field and take off this last 2:59 of the game. 2nd down and 10. Cord Johnson in the pistol. Going to give it to Jones. He tries to cut outside and does at the 40, at the 50. Jones going to take this to the house. Touchdown, Pottsville! Kagan Jones.
Wow. Steve, there's got to be some thunder right now because we just saw the lightning.
64-yard run by Kagan Jones for the touchdown. Boy, he turned the corner. He found that other gear, didn't he?
Boy, he did.
Mateo's going to be on to attempt the point after. So Kristen will line up to attempt the point. Now, the last time the snap was an issue. This time the snap is better. The kick is on the way, and this one is good. With the touchdown, your new score, the Pottsville Apaches 41, the Lamar Warriors 21. Back after this 30-second timeout.
The Apaches all season long. Smooth running, heating and air. E&F Roofing. Fleet Tire. Point S Tire and Auto Service. The Granite Shop. Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty. Van Horn Welding. And Tyson Foods. Metcalf Trucking. And Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Well, you feel a little better about this one now, don't you, Jim?
Well, Steve, I do. You know, I mean, we're up by 20 right now with 2:49 left in the ball game. I think everybody knows right now we just got to play some defense here and just don't give them anything easy.
Pineda has kicked off well tonight. This is another good kick, going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. Return going to the left by Sanders, crosses the 30 to the 33-yard line.
That's big number 22 for the Apaches on that's Ashton Sellers.
Yep, Ashton Sellers with a special team tackle.
Yeah, good job at 22.
Warriors will take over. They'll have a 1st and 10. Back at the 34-yard line. I'm still impressed with this young man, Karsten Schluterman at quarterback. Boy, he's been good. Pottsville's got to hustle to get one man off the field. They do on the first down play. Schluterman back to pass, looking over the middle, and the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, Thacker actually had pressure on Schluterman that time.
Very good coverage in the Apache secondary as well. Incomplete pass stops the clock. So next week, let's go across the river and have our yearly visit to Sand Lizard Country. That sound like fun?
So where are we eating?
I don't know. How are the burgers over there?
Well, they're Sonic, but I like Justin's recommendation.
Blitz coming by the Apaches. Warriors with a screen pass that's going to be complete at the 40, up the 41 to the 42-yard line. They do stop the clock at the 42.
Yeah.
Hunter Redding makes the catch.
Yeah, Kai Mahan made the tackle for the Apaches along with number 4.
Kagan Jones?
Yeah, man, there's so many people that we could say to be player of the game, but I'm going to say the entire team.
Yeah, the seniors have all contributed tonight, no doubt about that.
Absolutely.
3rd down and about 2. They're going to give it to Cowell, who gets across the 45 to midfield, the Apache side of the field where he's tackled at the 47-yard line. That'll be a 1st down for the Warriors. Ben Helton, I think, made the initial contact on that stop. Wachtendorf also got in on the tackle.
Cameron Moats, number 16's in linebacker position for the Apaches.
Schluterman takes the snap. He's under pressure, throws to the right side, has a man. It's caught, but he's out of bounds. Aiden Sanders just ran out of room. The pass was on target, but let him out of bounds. It'll be incomplete with 1:55 to go in the ball game.
Rain still coming down.
Yep. Going to be a little bit of a rainy drive home. Warriors have a lot of fans on their side of the field. We wish them safe travels on the way back to Johnson County. I've got to go that direction too here in a bit. 2nd down and 10. Schluterman back to pass. Fakes once, then makes a pass short, complete on the left side. Pass complete to Redding at the 44-yard line. Minimal gain on the play, about 2. Redding getting out of bounds stops the clock with 1:50 to go. 3rd down and 9 for the Warriors. Pottsville leads at 41-21. Justin, have you had a chance to look and see if there's any update from Ozark?
I have not. I'll get on that just a minute.
Yeah, no hurry. Back to pass Schluterman. Blitz coming. Pass over the middle is going to be complete at the 25 to the 22 to the 21-yard line. Pass is complete to Green. Corday Green with a 1st down catch down to the 21-yard line. Pickup of 22 on the throw and catch. And the Apache secondary a little bit slow getting up. Kai Mahan coming to the sideline. He made the tackle on the play. Minute 39 to go in the ball game. Pottsville with a 41-21 lead. Warriors take a shotgun snap. Looking over the middle, is going to be complete to Cowell out of the backfield. He's going to hit a touchdown for the Warriors. That's the first attempt they've had to throw the ball to Corbin Cowell, and it's good for a touchdown.
Hey, Justin.
Oh, wow. What a game. Dardanelle 31, Ozark 28. What a football game.
Yeah, that's a final.
Well, Sand Lizards come back and get another one late. 41-27, the Apaches lead it. Point after kick is on the way by Aiden Sanders, and it is good. So with the point after touchdown, your new score, Pottsville 41, Warriors 28. Back with a Warrior onside kick after this 30-second timeout.
Every project starts with hard work and pride in what we build. Our licensed team combines experience and teamwork to bring strong ideas to life. From big jobs to small details, we put care into every weld, every cut, every connection. Because we're more than a company. We're a family right here in Arkansas, serving our neighbors with skill, honesty, and commitment. Van Horn Welding, building strength, building community.
Well, we knew at their place Ozark was going to give Dardanelle all they wanted, but for the second week in a row, the Sand Lizards able to come from behind in the second half to pick up a conference victory on the road. Well, they'll be waiting for us next week, won't they?
Well, they will, Steve.
But we'll come in with some momentum after a nice win here.
You bet.
Pottsville leads this game 41-28, a minute 25 to go. See if the Apaches can recover the onside kick that's coming. Sanders will do the kicking. I actually saw them practicing this early. Line drive kick is on the way, and it's going to be fielded by the Apaches on the far sideline. That's Court Johnson, the quarterback, who fielded that one.
Yeah. The good hands Johnson.
I'm telling you, boy, your hands team includes the quarterback. That's not something you see every day. I don't think you're going to see the Chiefs put Patrick Mahomes on the hands team. But I could be wrong. Warriors can stop the clock one more time as the fans begin to file out of John Needham Stadium to the sounds of Waylon Jennings. From the 47. First down and 10 for the Apaches. They're in the pistol. They're going to take the snap and take a kneel down. We'll see if the Warriors call that last final timeout. We're getting the Waylon Jennings singing the theme song to the Dukes of Hazzard. Now, we're going to play Waylon Jennings for me. I want to hear Lukenbach, Texas. But that's just me. You know what other song Waylon Jennings did a version of?
What's that?
MacArthur Park.
Really?
MacArthur Park. Cake. Someone left the cake out in the rain. You go back to one of his albums, you'll find that. That's what you get for teaming up with an old country DJ. Apaches in the victory formation again. The Warriors are not going to call a timeout, so this, I think, will do it. The snap is a good one. And the Apaches do not have to snap the ball again. Your final score, a come from behind. Pottsville 41-28 win over the Lamar Warriors. We'll come back and wrap it up after this 1 minute timeout with more Pottsville Apache football.
The Arkansas Sports Network Basketball Classic tips off January 3rd in Clinton. Some of the state's best teams. One unforgettable day of hoops. Don't wait. Secure your seats now before they're gone. Get your tickets for the ASN Basketball Classic at facebook.com/ARSportsNetHS and ARSportsNet. Or you can click the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Supporting the Pottsville Apaches all season long, Smooth Running, Heating and Air, E&F Roofing, Fleet Tire, Point S Tire and Auto Service, The Granite Shop, Tyler Riley of River Valley Realty, Van Horn Welding, and Tyson Foods, Metcalf Trucking, and Premier Facilities Group. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying tonight's broadcast.
Final score, the Apaches win it 41-28. And I'm going to go back to the second quarter when the Warriors were leading this game 21-14. They had the ball late, had it down deep into Apache territory, and the defense able to come up with a stop, turn the ball over on downs, and that really may have flipped momentum in this game.
Steve, I agree with you. You know, there was a lot of momentum that this Lamar team brought, and it took us a while to get the lead, but once we got the lead, we did a great job in maintaining it and extending it to the point we felt safe towards the end of the fourth quarter, and knowing that it looked like we were going to come away with a big W, and we did.
It's kind of fun watching our cheerleaders celebrating the win to the sounds of Queen. Another one, Bites the Dust, a song that none of them are within 20 years of being old enough to listen to.
Well, but listen, we remember when it came out, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I sure do. All right, Apaches win it. The seniors with a great career-ending home game tonight. Unfortunately, I don't think the Apaches have any chance of hosting a home game. They'd have to finish second, and I don't think that's mathematically possible. Even the 3 seed from this conference will go on the road. So now you'd like to see if you could get the nicest finish possible. I think the Apaches kind of eyeing the 4 seed coming out going into the postseason. Jim, any final thoughts?
Steve, just a great night at John Needham Stadium. Pottsville wins 41-28.
We appreciate the fine work of Justin Smith overproducing this telecast for you. We hope you enjoyed our work tonight. I'm Stephen Glenn. Again, the final score, Pottsville 41, the Warriors 28. Thanks for your time. This time, till next time. So long, everybody.